Good afternoon. Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. My name's Phil. Welcome to the show. Get your views in, get your comments in. As ever, we want to know what you think to today's team news. We're going to be here live before the game, during the game, half-time, after the game. We want your views, your comments. Let's add Jamie straight into the mix, live from the Fox's Arms in Alcudia. Jamie, good afternoon. How are you?
Afternoon. How the devil are you? Are we nervously excited or excited for this today?
I think it's going to be an exciting one, Jamie. I think Leeds will come and have a go, won't they?
Oh yes, I think they definitely will. They're very they like playing out from the back, don't they? It's all attack with their Bielsa.
Yeah, they seem to be like that, don't they? Listen, Jamie, you've set up somebody very special to join us to look at the team news today.
Oh yes, I certainly have. It's none other than for us older kind of people, old school. It's not older people, old school. It's the former Leicester captain. It's Ali Mauchlen. I'm a bit excited about this because Ali Mauchlen is one of my favourite players.
It's the guy we always say we could do with an Ali Mauchlen in every single Leicester City side. Here he is. Ali.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Yes, thank you for inviting me.
It's brilliant to have
you on.
Not a
problem.
Like Jamie says, we still very, very much talk about Ali Mauchlen. Again, some of us older school. And we say it's always when the midfield is like, where's Ali Mauchlen in there? That's what we need, a bit of bite. So it's great to have you with us.
Well, I don't think the modern day game would be able to accommodate an Ali Mauchlen back then. Unfortunately, guys.
Do you think in today's game, Ali, you might see a few too many red cards?
I don't think it'd be worth my while coming down the tunnel, guys.
I don't know. I mean, genuinely, it is something. Some days you do feel we have talked about Leicester, and obviously we're riding high, so we're not here to criticise the team at the moment at all. But sometimes you do. There seems more like a collective responsibility amongst a modern day team. Whereas back when you were playing, we could see people like yourselves in particular grab a game when we were maybe losing 1-0 and say, you could see physically from the stands, you grab it and say, come on lads, we're gonna get back into this.
Yeah, you could do that back then. You know, there was one or two. You needed a sprinkling of us, Walsh at the back, me in midfield, and even little Paul Reid, a little winger, but he could put a tackle in for a winger. He back in the day, you thought the defenders, the fullbacks, terrorised wingers. Well, I tell you, I've seen Paul Reid terrorise a few fullbacks. So you were allowed to get away with it back then. So there was two or three of us who could grab the game and grab your colleagues and say, come on, we need to be a wee bit better than this, to get back in this game. So, but listen, the game is today what it is today. I'm missing the fans massively, like you guys are. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to watch, and the adrenaline when you run out there in front of 30, 40, 50,000 fans, what it is today, little hairs in the back of your neck, it gives you that extra half yard all over the pitch. So I feel for the players today playing in empty stadiums. I really do.
Yeah, Jamie, I'm going to cover you with this graphic. Apologies, but Jamie, just talk us through today's team.
Well, the Leicester team today is literally the same as the starting lineup against Everton, just with Mendy in for Ndidi. Other than that, it's exactly the same side. And the only change on the bench is Christian Fuchs, who's come in place of Papi Mendy. Other than that, it's exactly the same starting lineup. And I think it will be the same formation, a 4-2-3-1, to be honest, with Perez up top as a false 9 or false 10, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, Ali, there's a lot of quality around the Leicester City side at the moment, isn't there? Who's standing out for you in today's lineup?
Jeez, what a question that is with the way these boys are playing at the moment. Last year I was waxing lyrical about Soyuncu and Ricardo, and they're on the bench now. They've had long-term injuries, and they've come in, and normally 6 months ago they went straight back into the side. But Castagna and James Justin, Jesus, they've grown and grown and grown. And Fofana, Maddison's, it's well documented. He's had a word with the coach and the technical staff where he can get more goals from. Now he's coming to the party. Barnes has been well talked about. He's the Three Lions thing. Will he be in the next England squad? I thought there might have been two changes today. I done a little bit of a lip for Leicester City. I just thought with the amount of games coming, I thought he might have found a place for Ricardo. And this is not a slur against the two guys that I would have taken out the side today. I thought he'd have put Ricardo in front of Castagna just for his energy, and he can go forward and beat people. I thought he might have freshened it up with that, but he stick with Albrighton, and rightly so. And I thought he might just have given Leeds a little bit more of a headache up front. I thought he might have brought Iheanacho in and taken Perez out with the chances of, alternating Albrighton for Ricardo if he runs out of steam because of his injury, and swapping Perez and then Iheanacho for the last half hour just to give him something different. But listen, back in the day when I played, if the team's playing well and if it's not broken, don't fix it. Go with the best 11. And this 11 at the minute, like Jamie's just said, forced change with Mendy for Ndidi. The shape will be exactly the same. And I'll tell you what, this game could be... I was asked for my prediction, and I said 3-2 to Leicester. This could be 3-2. It could be 5-4. It could be 7-6. I think... yeah, I think Bielsa's is the old Newcastle. Kevin Keegan. You score 5, we'll score 6. And, sometimes it happened for Keegan at Newcastle, and sometimes it didn't. And I think Bielsa just dies by that. We'll go and attack you. If you beat us, fair enough. But, we're going to have a go at you.
I think Ali's got it right there. There is going to be goals today, Jamie, isn't there? And it's a shame Jamie Vardy's not back yet, although I've seen photos of him training already, which is amazing to see.
He was on his Instagram. On his Instagram today, he was on a treadmill. So he's done well, but he's only running in a straight line. He's not switching and turning, which is what a striker's got to do. So it's promise. It's getting back to fitness. So that's one good thing. He'll probably be back next weekend, or maybe even the Brighton game, the cup game, the week after.
Yeah, and Ali, you were saying you would have popped Ricardo Pereira back in. Obviously, he was one of the standout players over the last 18 months, 2 years for us. That injury's knocked him back. It was a big injury, but you would have popped him back in to just rotate a little bit today.
I would have done, yeah, because the games are coming thick and fast. The boys that are pulling the jerseys on at the minute, they've all played a lot of games. I would just, listen, who am I going to question Brendan? If we win today, we go second in the Premier League with a chance of winning it again. Do you think we'd have been saying that after the 2015, 2016 when we were all just pinching ourselves? But hey, listen, we're up there. I watched Man U last night for a little while. I ended up turning it off. They bored me to death again, so I turned that off. But
did you need a pillow? Did you need a pillow to fall asleep on?
But I won't be turning this one off today, that's for sure. But going back to the Ricardo thing. The guy's been sensational, but you see what Brendan's done. He's found Castagna. James Justin waited, and I just think that kid has grown in stature. He can play right side, he can play left side. He's come up the other week there with a tremendous goal, cutting in from the left hand side. So, listen, we've got quality in this squad by the bucket load at the minute.
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah, I was just going about it's more about Leeds. I mean, you must have had a few battles with Leeds in your time. Leeds used to be, or probably still are, a big big club. What was it like playing against Leeds at home when they used to come to Filbert Street? What was it like? Was it more of a battle?
It was more of a battle
than any other team.
Yeah. In a funny sort of way, because if you looked at the Leeds side, especially the one that I went on loan to, there was quality across the middle of the park. You had Gary Mack, Strachan, Batty. God bless him, Gary Speed, so they weren't an aggressive side. But back in my day, remember Howard Wilkinson signed Vinnie Jones just to give them that little bit of steel to get them up. And as soon as they got them up, they said, thanks very much, off you pop, you can go and play at a different level now because you're no good to me. But, that you need an intimidation factor, especially at Elland Road, one of the best home supports, in the country. When I was playing, going to Elland Road and going to Newcastle, they were probably two of the most vocal stadiums you could play in, and some great games there. I remember going away from the Leeds thing. I remember going to Newcastle. Roy Aitken made his debut, and we had Campbell playing for us, the Arsenal striker. He was just a young kid. Kevin Campbell. We were winning 4-1 with 17 minutes to 4-1 with 17 minutes to go and get beat 5-4.
Yes, I remember that one.
The crowd just surged them forward. And Elland Road's a little bit like that as well. When the Elland Road fans start singing, it's nice. As a Leicester fan, obviously Leicester my side, but Leeds, when they're in full voice, that can, the old cliche, that can be the added 12th man for them.
Well, often when Leeds fans come to Leicester, they are a noisy bunch when they come down, aren't they, Jamie? But obviously not there today.
No, it's a huge difference. Like I keep saying, the home advantage has gone now. That's why I'm a little bit excited, but a little bit nervous about today, because it's like the home fans drive you on. If you're 1-0 down, they drive you on. Without that being there, I don't know. I don't like it. I know we can't go to the games because of the old situation in the world, but it'd be nice to see fans back in and get that home crowd up behind. It's like a 12th man. You must have found it in the past, Ali. If you're 1-0 down, the fans drive you onwards sometimes.
Yeah, I love that. You know, at Filbert Street, and the crowds were different. You know, I think it was 19,000 back at Filbert Street, not the 32,000 at the King Power now. But you know, when you're playing there and you've got to make that extra half yard to make that tackle, you know, the fans can drive you through that. And when they start singing your name, mine was always through an altercation in the middle of the park when they were singing my name. But it was never goal threats. It was just altercations in the midfield. But you know, if I'd done it, somebody else would do it, and then all of a sudden 4 or 5 of the lads would join in, and you know, you get the buzz from that, you get adrenaline rush from that. But listen, let's not take Leeds too kindly today. They've got Rafinha Rodriguez. Harrison scored a great goal. Bamford's back on. You know, he's quietened a lot of his critics, Bamford, you know, the way he's playing at the moment. So I'm really looking forward to this. They'll come and have a go at us, but we don't have to take any chances today, Jamie, Phil. We do not have to push the game at all. They'll come on to us and we'll pick gaps in them. They don't know any other way. They just do not know any other way. And I just think Johnny Evans is a big player for us today. If he can keep those young lads round about him, if he can keep their heads for the first 15, 20 minutes and just say, listen, lads, we don't need to go after this game. They'll come on to us. We'll just stay strong at the back. I think Johnny Evans is pivotal for us today with his experience.
I think that sounds spot on, Ali. I think when teams like Everton came to us before Christmas and sort of not part the bus but absorbed a lot of the Leicester pressure, I think it suits our attacking play, doesn't it, to have somebody, the Man Cities, like you say, Leeds, come and have a little bit of a go at us. I think it gives us just that extra bit of space to exploit.
Yeah, you're right, because what we've got now in the side is, before we relied heavily on 1 or 2 players, you know, going back to the Danny Drinkwater when we played and we soaked up the pressure and Vards was up top. Danny was the only one, not being disrespectful, Danny was the one that we looked to play that killer pass. Now we've got it in abundance. You know, Tillemans can play it, Maddison can play it, you know, and Didi can play it when he's pushed on a little bit. So we're not relying on one player to unlock the door. We can unlock the door, the back door, from anywhere now.
Brilliant, Ali. Thanks so much for joining us today. Your score predictions, you were going for a 3-2, you said, but it could be anywhere.
I'm going for a 3-2 Leicester. I'm going for a 3-2 Leicester and a bottle of San Miguel at the end.
I've got one more day left of dry January, and then it'll be San Miguel for me tomorrow.
Good man. Enjoy that when it comes.
I'm going to. Don't panic.
Thanks, Ali Mauchlen. It's been an absolute pleasure
to have
Ali. The legend that is Ali. Thank you. Ali.
Thanks, guys.
See you soon.
See you soon. Thank you.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, Ali. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks so much. That was
I remember when
I
did an interview with him, didn't I, for the ex-players? Yeah. And I said his chant was the easiest chant ever. Just Ali. Not like nowadays. Yeah.
Well, and it was. He's right. When there was, he called it an altercation. It was often a bit more than that in the centre of the park.
It was a bit more.
He went in with one of those tough tackles, and it was like you don't get many chants like that at the ground in the modern stadium. But back in Filbert Street in the Cop, it got you really going. Anyway, Jamie, let's get back to today's game. We have got so many fans waiting to come in. I'm going to add them all in as quickly as I can. I'm going to start with Matty Bond. Matty, good afternoon.
Hi, afternoon, fellas. How are we doing?
Hey, Matty.
Matty, what's your views on the starting lineup as expected?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. There's no secrets now, really. Is Brendan's starting 11? Is there just obviously that changed through injury in the midfield? No, it picks itself now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Perez up top. What's your views on Perez up top?
Yeah, it's better than the alternative, in my opinion. Possibly, I think that position could be a little fluid, hopefully, during the game, to give Harvey Barnes a chance of coming in a bit. And, you know, he's the key to me, him and Maddison, along with Perez, because we can't be totally reliant on Perez to score as a goal. So hopefully Maddison and Barnes can cut in a little bit. But like I say, I'd sooner have Perez as number 9, or a sort of false number 9, whatever you want to call it.
And Jamie, what's your views on Nacho being on the bench and Perez up there? It looks like that's the favoured second choice behind Vardy.
Like Ali says, I thought he might have brought Nacho in as something different, something a bit more, I don't know, they're two different players, aren't they? Like you've got Vardy, Perez, and Nacho. All three are totally different. I just would have thought Nacho. I don't know, a bit more direct with Nacho, more than Perez comes deep and tries to make the space. I don't know, but Perez has been doing well pretty recently, so I think there'll be spaces there for Maddison and Barnes and Albrighton to run into. So hopefully, Perez will make them spaces for others.
Matty, before we let you go, what's your score prediction for today?
We're in for an exciting one, I should imagine.
Everybody's thinking that, Matty, aren't we?
Well, yeah,
Everybody's thinking.
It's going to be 0-0, isn't it?
Yeah, 0-0 draw, won't it? Yeah. Certainly, the way Leeds play, they only, like everybody says, they only have one way of playing. They're going to score, I think, but I'm going for 3-1. I think we've got too much quality for them. In my opinion, we're playing the best football in this league at the moment. Man City weren't very good the other night. They weren't very exciting. Touch wood, we're going to be too good for them, and I'm going for 3-1.
Brilliant, Matty. Thanks for coming on. I'm going to let you go, and we'll add Mark in. Thanks, Matty. Cheers.
See you later, pal.
That's Matty Bond. Thanks for coming on. I have put the link out there if anybody wants to click on. We've got a few waiting. Mark, I'm going to add in. Mark, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, guys.
How are you, Mark?
He's got his glasses on today. You can see.
No, he looks...
I'm doing it on my iPhone, which is quite small. So
this looks like Mark in sort of work mode. He looks very respectable.
I do.
He does.
Professional now.
Professional, yeah. Mark, obviously, we had Ali Mauchlen on. I assume you're of the same ilk and age as myself and Jamie. Without wanting to, you remember a bit of Ali? You remember a bit of Ali, Mark?
Oh, yeah. Pen 4.
You Pen 4 boy.
Yeah.
Pen 4 with the bad view.
Yeah, Pen 4 with the bad view. That's all I could get into.
Was it? Oh, dear.
Yeah, pretty much. I always wanted to go into Pen 2, but my mum and dad wouldn't let me because there was too much trouble.
I was a good boy in Pen 2, but that's where I was. Pen 2 or Pen 3, Jamie. So
I was in the member stand in the chair. Yes.
I didn't realise you were that posh, Jamie.
I come from Kirby Muxlow, don't I? What do you expect?
Did you had those nice seats in the member stand?
Well, I did. They weren't that nice. They were better than standing up in the cop, I must admit.
Nothing was better than standing up in the cop, let me tell you that. Mark, let's get back to 2021, today's team. Harvey Barnes, a lot of people talking about Harvey Barnes today. It could be a good day for Harvey Barnes, I think.
He's going to score today.
You fancy him?
Fancy him, yeah.
Can you feel it in your water, Mark? He's going to score.
I can feel it in my Henry Weston cider.
Everyone's drinking and I've got one more day. It's not allowed.
Yeah, Mark, Reece says it could be a big scoreline today. Are you feeling a few goals?
4-1. Leicester, yeah.
Brilliant. All right.
They're just too cavalier. They're just gonna come at us, and I think our defence and midfield are too strong for them, and it's just going to leave so many gaps. Obviously, I'm just disappointed that Jamie Vardy's not playing because he'd just be picking it off. But in Brendan we trust, and I think we've still got enough with Maddison's, Perez, and Barnes. I still think we can cause them some major problems.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm laughing because I've just seen Ross down in the below in the green room.
Oh, thanks. No.
Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
All right, I'll see you at half time.
See you at half time.
Later, Mark.
Cheers, Mark.
He told me about this.
He's done me now because I've seen him on my screen. I can see obviously who we're talking to. I can see all the
Bring him on quick. Come on, bring him on. Let's get him out of the way quick.
Look at him.
Oh my God.
Should we have the real Baldy Lox on as well? Lox, are you ready to come in?
Stone cold.
There he is.
My quiz tonight. I thought I'd give a little preview before.
I assume you're wearing that for Baldy Lox.
No, not just because it's for Baldy Lox. It's right tight on my head.
It's really tight.
It's for my quiz for tonight, and because it's the Royal Rumble tonight, and I thought I'd make a little impression. So. Yeah, I'll make it short and sweet because I know there's people waiting. Oh, God, this is really tight. I'm going to go, I think I said 4-2 on Lox's show the other night, Jamie. That's what it was.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
4-2, yeah. I couldn't remember. I was like, yeah. Tough game. Leeds are a good side, but I think we got that too strong for him. I think, and I think 4-2. Tielemans will get a couple of goals. Barnes will get one. I think Maddison will get one. I think Perez, as I mentioned, will contribute to a few of the goals. I hope he does score, but I think there'll be goals galore in this one. I hope so. But Sky will still talk about other games later on, not our game. That's what they always do. So yeah, that's what my prediction is. Our best get. Oh, I'm taking this off. Oh, there we go. Sorry.
Oh no, Reese, mate, put it back on. It looks better on.
Ross.
Not Reese, Ross. Ross, thanks for joining us. Have you had your lunch already?
It's about to come out the oven in a second. It's chicken, steaks, and chips, and beans and coleslaw.
It's always a plateful at your house, isn't it? Steak and chicken. All right.
Chicken steaks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll see you later, Ross. Thanks for joining us.
See you later. No worries.
Lox, welcome to the show. Obviously, you're doing today's watch along with Jack, who's going to join us very shortly. Your brief views, Lox, on today's team news.
Yeah, can't complain. Obviously, same as the Everton game. Besides, and Diddy obviously out for Mendy. I know there was obviously a lot of disappointment with the and Diddy obviously injury, as there should be. But I think people need to remember, obviously, we did make a very good start to the season with Mendy in the team, Magic Mendy, Jamie, and we didn't call him that.
Hashtag Magic Mendy.
Hashtag Magic Mendy, and we, people weren't saying that for no reason. So he was quality at the start of the season. Yes, and Diddy is by far a better player, and I think we're a better team with him in. But Mendy is a great cover there for him. Thankfully we kept him in the summer, which we weren't really that bothered about, were we? When it was happening, no. We didn't really mind. But now, I think we were wrong. We can say we were wrong. He's been quality.
Do you think you two? Just a question for you two. Do you think Mendy played a different kind of game on Wednesday night when he came on for Ndidi? You think Roger, because he looked a bit quicker, he looked a bit faster on the ball than he normally does. Normally, he's a cracking player, I must admit, but normally he's a bit more defensively. But on Wednesday, he just seemed to be on the ball a bit more quicker and passing it a bit quicker. Or was it just me? I'm not sure.
I thought he took over from Ndidi and played a similar game to Ndidi, to be fair. Lox, myself, on Wednesday. I thought he stepped up, looked even a bit better than normal.
Well, yeah, that's what. Yeah, Jamie's right. I mean, obviously, in terms of the role he was playing, it was that Ndidi role and how he did it earlier in the season. But I think what Jamie's on about is right in terms of I think he is moving. He did move the ball quicker, and that's what we need. There was games, although Mendy was brilliant when he played, earlier on in the season. There were them games where not just him, other players as well, we were struggling to move the ball quick enough to transition it forwards. And in those games, we really struggled to break teams down. So that's the thing we need to make sure we carry on doing, because that helps us big time. When we're not moving the ball quick enough from midfield, up top, it's not going to work for us. So, we'll see.
So there's about 5 minutes to kick off. Me and Jamie are going to be gone shortly, but we need to bring Sean in. As ever, Sean will give us the bit of the warm-up, get us all in the right mode. Sean, are you ready to come in? Here he is. You doing a warm-up, Sean?
Yeah.
You looking forward to this game, Sean?
Yeah. I got the scores of a out there.
Chelsea. Oh, yeah. What was the score, Sean?
2-0.
2-0. Was that full-time, pal?
Yeah.
No Chilwell.
2-0 to Chelsea.
I thought Chelsea are going to lose, but what is wrong with them? It's not make sense, but because they sacked Frank Lampard, but they are not doing too good.
No, indeed. It's been a mix-up at Chelsea. But, Sean, concentrating on Leicester today, what are your score predictions for today? Are you fancying a Leicester win?
Yes. Jamie, know, I said to you this morning, I said 6-0.
Yes, you did, pal. Are you staying to that score?
Yes.
Well done.
Good lad, Sean.
Are you still keeping Barnes as your first goal scorer?
But Bonds might score 2 goals.
Good lad. Good lad.
Go on then,
That's
Sean.
the positivity.
Give us a bit of a cheer before we let you go.
Come on, Leicester. Come
on, you Foxes.
Good lad, Sean. Thanks for joining us.
Fingers crossed.
6-0, Sean. You never know today. It could be one of those days.
I know.
Let's hope the team follow your positivity. All right, Sean. Join us again later after the match.
Yeah.
See you later. Cheers,
Sean.
As ever, great to get Sean on.
Lox is feeling better. He's on the gin.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the gin. Let's add in your partner in crime today, who is Jack. There's no Tom today. He's elsewise tied up, isn't he, Lox?
Yeah. What is he? Is he daddy daycare or is he gritting the
daddy
roads?
Daycare?
Yeah, I think he's juggling kids and watching the match, I think, and trying to do a live watch along is probably just one thing too many. So Jack is here to get in with you guys. Jamie, just before you and me go, remind us, everybody, of your score prediction, Jamie. Let's just quickly run through.
Leicester win 2-1.
Jack, your score prediction?
2-1 to Leicester.
Lox?
2-0, Barnes and Maddison to score.
I think I'm going to go along with Ali Mauchlen, 3-2. I think there's going to be goals both ways. It's going to be attacking. They'll come and have a go. We'll have a go. I'm hoping for a really enjoyable game. Jamie, thanks for joining us. Thanks for sorting Ali Mauchlen out. That was a legend for people like me and you to chat with him. We'll see you after the match.
I was all excited.
He's still Ginger as well, Jamie. He's still Ginger.
Are you allowed to say that?
Well, being a ginger at one point before I went grey, yes.
It's virtually okay to say it now, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, thanks, Jamie. We'll see you after the match.
See you later. See you later, all. Adios, all. Come on, Leicester.
Cheers, chaps. Thanks, everybody who's got involved with the pre-match show. Thanks for Jamie for organising that. Keep your comments coming in all the way through the watch-along. Jack and Lox are going to take care of you and keep getting your scores on screen. Fee says 3-1. Ali said 3-2. Fee, I'm sure he did. 3-0 says Tom, who is juggling. Hope you're well, Tom. He may join us after the match, he says, just briefly. 7-2 says Reese Perez the first. Hey, who knows? It's lining up to be one of those days where we're hoping for a big Leicester win, and anything could happen, couldn't it? Lox and Jack, enjoy the show. I'll see you at half time.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. There we go, Jack. Hello.
Hello.
It is time for Leicester versus Leeds. Now, the last time we played them, it was the first ever watch along on this channel, and it was a 4-1 win. We started quickly. Jack, just give me a heads up, mate. Tell me when yours kicks off.
Mine's just on Jose Perez at the minute.
Yeah, just let me know when they actually kick off. Yeah.
Okay.
So we know where we're at. We'll get through the comments in a moment, guys. We're just
Mine's on Luke. It's on Luke Ayling at the minute. He'd be a threat today down that right-hand side, I'd presume. Luke Ayling.
Sure. Yeah,
Jack Duckworth as manager for Leeds. Interesting.
What was that, mate?
The Argentinian Jack Duckworth is the Leeds manager. Come on, Brendan. Brendan's getting ready himself.
They haven't taken the knee yet, have they?
No. He's sitting on his plant. Oh, they've just taken the knee now. So
let me know when yours kicks off, mate.
Bamford's just got up. Come on. Ready to go, yeah. So
there we go. Right. So, yeah, we're level, mate. Right. Let's get some comments in. It has just kicked off. Leicester versus Leeds. Hi, Fee. Thanks for watching, as always, Fee. 4-1 to Leicester. Todd DJB thinks. And Johnny reckons, I'm liking the 6-0. It could be. Tillman's at it.
Down the right. Finds Perez. Leicester lose the ball. Early on.
Dave Gavin says Perez and Harvey to score today. I've got Harvey and Maddison. I've got
a good score from a corner today. I know Oscar said they ain't really good at defending corners. Here comes Perez for Leicester. On to Albrighton. Tillman's makes the run. Back to Albrighton. Thrown to
For a
Leicester.
Leicester corner. Leicester throw-in, shall I say.
Not bad start.
3-1. Come on, you Blues. Ian reckons it's going to be 3-1. Just Cubic said Madison's on fire now. We have a big game. We need a big game from him. Ben reckons we will win convincingly. And Jono says, what's the Goldilocks bet? There isn't one, Jono. Look, there isn't a Goldilocks bet. Come on, mate. You have to wait a few months.
He's lost enough there as it is, Jono.
Yeah. That's the free kick, ref, surely.
Free kick to Leicester, yeah. Mark Albrighton.
Mark Albrighton wins a free kick there.
Foul by Alioski for Leeds.
Alioski. Zach's here. Good morning, gentlemen. 8 a.m. USA kickoffs are just the best. Yes.
Madison, as the referee goes and whips his cream down.
Lox, you need to talk to Phil about the new challenge. Great. I'll let him know, but I'm not too sure if he's going to do it or not.
Can we get good delivery on this one? I know Madison's deliveries were poor on Wednesday night. Can we at least attack Madison? Right foot, arm up in the air. Come on. Madison lifts it in, over the
Shocking.
bar. Poor.
Don't know what he's tried there, mate. I don't know if he's tried the shot there or to whip it in. Stephen reckons we need a bet for Jack to shave his beard off. Tom says, can Madison beat the first man? He did, Tom. He did beat the first man. However, it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar.
Needs to have it at the back. Aileen now tries to beat Harvey Barnes.
Pressure there from Justin, and it's going to go out for a Leicester throw-in.
Come on, Madison.
Did Tom shave his beard? I don't think so, Gray.
Fights Perez. Perez holds it up. Bamford. Fofana comes across.
Lovely. Keeps it in play.
Fantastic.
To Evans.
And here
Through
comes
Tillemans.
Come on now, Leicester. Madison. Twists and turns. Finds Tillemans again.
Ooh,
oh, poor. And Bamford
ball in behind, but it's swept up by Johnny Evans. Robert says, is there really no one else to take corners? Tillemans could take them, mate, for me, I reckon.
Probably Tillemans if Under comes on. Get it Under. Madison, 1-2 with Perez. Albrighton. Here comes Johnny Evans over the halfway line. Finds Barnes back to Sky TV. Evans now.
What do you guys think about putting Iheanacho up top and Perez on the right instead of Albrighton? No.
Is your TV on Johnny Evans at the back?
Yeah, we're level, mate. We're level.
We're level over because man's just made a... Well, I don't know if it's the Sky cameras. They've just gone back.
Yes, so is there where's the comment? Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. I think Perez is not a right winger. He's better. He's not a number 9. He's more of a number 10, but he's better as a number 9 than a number 11 on the wing. So
back to Melier.
So for me, no, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Aileen now down the wing. Look to find Bamford, intercepted by Evans. Tillemans now finds Mendy. Come on now. Oh, Madison tries beating Leeds defender Cooper and gives the ball away back to Mendy.
Poor pass there. Poor pass by Mendy.
Poor by Mendy there as well.
199 super sticker from Gray. Cheers, Gray, mate. Appreciate that. Brandon says, new subscriber. I'm watching this because I'm bored, so thank you for making me not bored. No problem, mate.
Evans over the top.
EKG and lately Albrighton has been so valuable. Exactly, mate. That's spot on. Albrighton's been absolutely pure quality for us. Offers a lot more stability in the team. So someone put about Tillemans. Did Tillemans not got his 5th yellow of the season against Everton? Yes, he did, but it's now because it's past the halfway mark. It's now 10. So when he gets to 10, he'll have a ban.
Calvin Phillips for Leeds.
I believe
Tillemans thrown to Leeds.
I believe that's right. Is it, Jack?
Yeah, it's 10 yellow cards now. Yeah, for a match ban, so it's not too bad. It changes after a certain time of the month in January, so Leeds have it at the back with Cooper.
Michael HJ Riley reckons at least 3-0 to the Foxes. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. You got to be confident in games like this.
Yes.
Castagna out. Winstead finds Tillemans or Brighton. Oh,
€2. Dave Gavin. Thanks, Dave Gavin, for the €2 super sticker, mate. Appreciate that. Joe Wally Cassium says, good luck, Foxes. Watching from Singapore. Thank you for watching all the way from Singapore there. Joe Wally. Cleared by Fofana there.
Yeah, ahead of Rafinha, and Leeds get the header.
It's going to be a free kick there from
Harvey
Barnes.
Free kick Leeds.
Remember, guys, hit them likes. Get us to 50 for today, please. And if you're watching and you're in the position to do so, please drop us a super chat. Help us grow and get bigger. A few of you have already dropped the super chat, so we really, really appreciate them. With a win here, we're in second. Wow, yep, that would be amazing.
Aileen now switches the ball left-hand side to try and find Harrison.
66 people in the YouTube chat, guys. Come on, hit them likes. Hit the likes. Everyone who's watching on YouTube, hit the like. And remember, please subscribe. It's free. Some people don't actually know YouTube subscription is free. So just drop a subscribe. It's free of charge. It's just, that's it.
Bamford now. Tillemans intercepts. Finds Castagna. Back to Tillemans. Ball over the top. Got up Brighton.
Melier, and it's up for
Ali
throwing.
back. Oh. Alioski didn't look confident there to passing that back to the goalkeeper.
What do you guys think about us being linked with Maitland-Niles? I don't mind the Maitland-Niles one, mate. The one I'm a bit miffed on is the Nathaniel Chalobah. Have you seen this, chat? Nathaniel Chalobah?
Yeah, I've seen it today. Why do we need players like that? That's like going for Ryan Bennett again, isn't it? We don't need
mate. It's all Brighton here.
All Brighton.
Still got it on the edge of the box. Oh, Leeds have managed to keep that.
He's kept it just.
Oh, Justin slips.
Stuart Dallas, I think that was.
Rafinha
here comes Leeds with Rafinha. A bit of pace coming forward, Leeds.
Paddy Bamford.
Bamford.
Harrison.
Hold him up. Oh, out for goal kick.
Yeah, the Maitland-Niles one, I'm not really too fussed with. I mean, it'd be a good signing for me. He's a good player, good young player. However, the Nathaniel Chalobah one is ridiculous. It's like another Ryan Bennett. You know what I mean? It's like, why? There's no need for it. He's not good enough to start. He's not good enough to even be a backup, in my opinion. So I don't really know why we would sign him. You'd rather keep Hamza Chowdhury, than sign Nathaniel Chalobah. So there's no really point in that. It feels like another bargain, like another panic buy, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
We don't need it. We really don't. So
I think that's where we went wrong last season, bringing Ryan Bennett to the club.
Yeah, it wasn't the right signing at all. No.
Tillemans gets fouled. Perez through to Tillemans. Barnes. Oh.
Pressure on Leeds now.
Calvin Phillips just clears up, and here comes Leicester if they can win the ball. No. Stuart Dallas clears up. Leeds go back.
Mendy.
Great defending by Big Wes. Oh. Patrick Bamford. Frustrating there for him.
So we can't score another 30-yarder again. I remember that one. Watford. That was the year we won the league, or the year before? I think it might have been the year we won the league.
That was a playoff season, I think.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was a league game.
Yeah, before we played them in the playoffs. It was that game before. I think we played them last game of their season at home, and then we played them again in the playoffs, and he scored a right thunder strike. That's when they had like Vidger and players like that, and all them like Udinese players.
Yeah. Do you think we could win the UEFA Europa League? Yes, I do, George 40.
Just over 10 minutes played. Still 0-0.
0-0, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. Mendy has looked good so far. Someone's put Jack. I agree with that. He's had a couple of good moments.
Mendy played against Leeds last time round, so I weren't really concerned regarding when Ndidi got injured, because I know Mendy could do a job. Here comes little Mendy now. Harvey Barnes. Justin makes the run down the wing. Barnes cuts inside. Just loses the ball, gets under his feet. Aylin. Perez wins it. No. Just manages to keep it. And here comes Leeds of Alioski. Is it right? He ain't a left back. He's not Alioski. I think he's more of a push more forward sort of player.
Yeah.
Phillips. Stuart Dallas now. Finds Jack Harrison. And Leicester go back to Schmeichel.
Tielemans with it here, takes it down his chest to Albrighton. Albrighton tries to get the ball out of his feet, but Alioski intercepts it. Leeds tried to break, but it's a good tackle from Tielemans.
Albrighton retrieves, and here comes Leicester.
Maddison tries to meg his man, but Leeds have won the ball back again here. A pressure from both sides, Jack. Every time one team loses the ball, there's a lot of counter press.
That's it. Barnes thrives forward.
Madison,
Madison.
back to Barnes. Barnes, go! Yeah! Harvey Barnes! What a goal that is, Harvey Barnes! Oh, what a goal that is! That's a brilliant goal. I'll talk you through it in just a moment, like Tom normally does. Leeds play it wide. It's intercepted by James Justin. Harvey Barnes picks up the ball at the halfway line, runs all the way through the Leeds half, does a 1-2 with Maddison, back into Barnes, gets his feet right and slots it into the far corner. What a goal that is. And 12 minutes in, that is Leicester City 1, Leeds United 0. Lovely bit of football, that, wasn't it, Jack?
Oh, the build-up from James Justin interception. Barnes just ran at the defenders. You know what he can do when he runs at these defenders. And Leeds didn't know how to handle it. Straight to Maddison. Maddison back to Barnes. 1-2. 1-0 Leicester. Well deserved, I think, so far, how we've started. Yeah,
I mean, I think both teams have started all right in terms of the press and all of that. But yeah, that was a. I mean, there's Gareth Southgate now. He's going to have to be thinking of Barnes. That's 11th of the season for Barnes, Jack.
He's writing his Euros team down as we speak. Could Harvey Barnes be included? We'll see. And Maddison, maybe.
Yes, mate. Absolutely.
English trio linked up then.
Yep. Gray says I would have played Barnes through the middle. See, I wouldn't, Gray, and that's the reason, because Barnes wouldn't have picked the ball up. Barnes wouldn't have picked the ball up in that area if he was playing through the middle. He picks the balls up on that left side. Leeds on the attack here now.
Bamford.
Oh, it's a goal.
1-0.
Leeds United have equalised.
Stuart Dallas again. He scored against us at Ellen Road.
What is that? That's just ridiculous. That is so bad defending. They've lost the concentration there. Bad ball from Maddison.
Mendy really should be closing down. Luke Ayling there.
Ayling here through to Paddy Bamford, through to Dallas.
Who's defending that? Really, Mendy should be closing Luke Ayling down before he makes that pass to Bamford. Backing off, they've allowed Leeds space to pass the ball through, and obviously they finished it.
That's terrible. 1-1, guys. 15 minutes in.
4th league goal of the season for Stuart Dallas. 2 against Leicester.
Yeah, Fee with the $2.99 super sticker. Cheers, Fee. Shocking defending that, absolutely. I don't know what happened there, mate. That's thrown me off. That has.
We're talking from getting the ball away up front, and then Mendy should have closed him down. If Mendy would have closed him down, he wouldn't even have made that pass. But Brendan would be frustrated with that one.
Brendan won't be happy with that at all.
He'd be furious with that.
Albrighton wins it here. Ooh.
Is that a foul, ref?
No, it's not a foul. We win the ball back though. Albrighton now And it's going to be a throw in to Leicester, surely, ref. No, play on.
Rafinha keeps it in. Poor decision making there by Leicester for that goal.
Yeah, the ball's going to come out here now to Castagna. He's under pressure though from Jack Harrison.
Where was Evans and Fofana for that goal?
Leicester playing a bit nervously here, mate.
Poor.
We need to keep our heads up and keep playing our football. We do, yeah, I agree, mate. Switched off right there. Owen says absolutely, completely switched off. Just been grounded again. The pass from Maddison was poor. He says, "Come on, Foxes, let's not lose hope." We ain't losing hope.
No.
But
I think Leeds were always going to score this game.
well, you're most vulnerable when you score, aren't you? That's the saying, mate, and that's just epitomised it.
Alioski now down the left. Here he comes. Who's tracking him? Come on, you're allowing him too much space here. Through Mendy's legs. Tielemans picks it up. Come on now, Leicester, quicker. Press. Barnes just loses out. Ailing now again. Rafinha.
Put the ball out of play because Jack Harrison's gone down. Rafinha's gone down. Or Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, yeah. He's injured. I think he's got his I think it's his thigh muscle.
Oh, he's overstretched it.
He's done his thigh. And that's it for him, I think. I think he'll be coming off. He didn't look happy when he'd done it.
No, not at all.
I can't see him carrying on this game. That might be a tear to the hamstring area or a thigh muscle. So Bielsa knows it.
We'll see how he is now. He's walking off all right. It's going to be a sore one though, isn't it?
Oh, it is running around with that. I think he'll replace him at some point. The more he stretches with that, it's going to make it worse. He's feeling it as well. Click might come on, I think, if they need him.
Jono says this is so open, we will get loads more chances here. Yeah. Who is injured? It was Rodrigo Moreno, who's picked up a knock, but he is coming back on. We'll see how long he lasts. Does Albrighton look tired? No, he doesn't. Derek says, "Come on, Foxes, you can do it." Maddison's tried to be clever. Sometimes he needs to do his tricks, and that lot in the last 10 minutes, not the first 20.
You expect it from Leeds to come attacking, but they can't defend. That's their only issue, defending. They've conceded more goals than what they've scored this season. Justin beats his man. Rafinha gets back, and here comes Leeds.
Pascal Stroik there. Barnes intercepts.
Barnes again.
James Maddison with the ball. He takes a shot, but it's still through to Perez. Perez!
That ain't offside. That's onside.
Are you using Perez? Get in there, my son.
Is it offside? No.
Oh, the flag's up. The flag's up. It's off.
Oh, Sean Massey got it wrong though in the West Brom game.
Hold on.
I thought he were onside here.
He's off.
Actually, Alioski might be playing him on.
No, he's off. 100%, mate. 100% off. Ah, damn it. Unlucky. A few centimetres, 10 centimetres or so. And he would have been on.
Yeah, I was having a look at it, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely offside though.
Moreno's
down again.
His game's finished. It'd be a big miss for Leeds coming in these next few games.
Absolutely, mate, yeah.
A massive miss, especially where his pace. And here comes Click.
Mateus Click.
Massive.
Is that it? Is it Mateus Click?
I think so.
That was a shame. That would have been that was a good sign though, yeah?
Yeah, good sign of Leicester play, that. It just proves we can get through their defence. It does. Matazus Click.
Yeah, Mateus, yeah. Polish.
So an early substitution for Leeds in the 21st minute. Click
Yeah,
comes
guys,
on for Rodriguez.
125 people. Bielsa's screaming his head off, man. Sat on his little stool. Oh, he's not on a stool, is he, actually? Because he's away.
I don't know how he can sit like that for 90 minutes without pulling his back. No.
He only has a stool at home, doesn't he?
Hot.
Offside should be taken from feet on the ground, not the torso. I think it should be. Oh, Perez here. Oh, it's a foul. No, I think it should be taken from any goal scoring part of your body, which is your torso. You can score from. So
I don't know about Danny Ings' goal yesterday for Southampton.
I know that was ridiculous, mate.
Aston Villa moaned about VAR, but then look at the decisions they got yesterday. They can't moan.
They can't moan. And the
They
one last
stayed up
year, do you
for
remember?
VAR, innit?
The goal line technology.
They stayed up due to the decision. Way
Ali
over the
Bamford
line.
here.
Way over the line that Sheffield United goal, what kept them up.
Leeds on an attack here. Comes out wide to Rafinha. He's going to get a ball into the box.
Come on now.
Intercepted. Perez, nice little play there, and it's going to be out for a throw-in.
Too much on the pass there, Perez. I think Jose will get one this game.
Yeah, well, he's had one, and it's been ruled offside, so...
Normally we're a second half team, so maybe we'll attack more second half. We're a bit more oomph about it. 22 play.
Nice little throw-in set piece there from Leeds, actually.
Right for I don't think Leeds paid much for him though, Rafinha.
I think it was at 20 million or something.
Albrighton wins the header. Will Perez get there? Cooper clears. Bamford. Well done, Wesley Fofana.
Get throw-in for Leicester. Stephen Price says, I think Leeds will try and slow the game down. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Castagna to Perez. Back to Castagna. Albrighton. Mendy. Oh, good ball over to Castagna or thrown.
CK is YouTube chat playing up. No, I don't think so, mate. I think it's all good. Simon says, real lack of quality in our final third. Can't hold the ball. We did it once and look what happens. No, I disagree with that. I think we've been all right, mate, going forwards in the final third. Leeds are a very attacking team and we will catch them on the counter multiple times. Many chances for us this game, which is spot on, but many chances for them as well.
The Leeds goalkeeper likes to take a lot of risks, sir.
Tillemans joined Leicester 2 years ago today. Yes, on his first loan, wasn't it, Jack?
Interesting. That's a foul. Well done, referee. Who is the ref today, actually?
I'm not too sure, mate. Not too sure.
It's not Chris Kavanagh, is it?
No. I don't know if Sky Sports tells you.
Come on now, Leicester. Wins the header, Perez. Will Perez get there for the second? Brings it down. Barnes.
Chris Kavanagh, mate. Yeah, Chris Kavanagh.
It is. I remember when Chris Kavanagh sent Eddie Nketiah off last season against Arsenal. He'd not long been on the pitch either.
No. Do you think we could finish strong this season? I hope so. We didn't last season. We finished awfully. So hopefully we can do the opposite this year.
Albrighton. No, Leeds just get a nick on that. Alioski. Harrison. Harrison beats his man. Well done. Wesley Fofana intercepted. Click now. Alioski for lead. Oh, well done, Wes. Mendy, Perez. Go on, Yos. No. Leeds keep it in play. Click now. I don't know who number 21 is for Leeds. I'm not even going to try and say his name, to be honest.
Number 21?
21.
Oh, Pascal Stroik. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Pascal Stroik. Another, I think he's Polish as well, actually.
Click. Finds Harrison. Harrison's going to hit one in. Bamford. Oh. The deflection to that. Just massive deflection there.
Dave says, the missus asked me, what is that car horn going off for? I said, hopefully it will go off for another 5 or 6 times. She rolled her eyes and went back to sitting room. Jono says, it got a bit scrappy now. We need to get a foot on the ball. We do indeed.
We need to start playing now because these
Mike
are our
Dean.
chances.
Brighton has been working so hard so far. Great work rate. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you know that you're going to get from him every time he plays.
We need Maddison to get on his game more and get the ball more into these threatening areas. Perez now picks it up. Maddison, yes. Can Justin bring it down? He does. Barnes, Perez. Is that a foul? No. Referee tells him to get up.
Sorry, Belgium, yes, and Belgium, not Polish. Polish is Mateusz Klich, and they've got another Mateusz as well. They've got Mateusz Bogus, I think, on the reserve.
Albrighton ain't getting to that.
Mike Dean is on the VAR at Stockley Park for this game.
Oh, for God's sake! He loves it when it's on TV. Does he? Likes to make a nice scene out of it all.
Oh yes. George says, who is going to get man of the match at the end of this game? God knows, mate. We've still got 60 minutes of the game left, plus half time. Albrighton with it.
Oh, Mark down the wing. Corner. No, Leeds just keep it in play. Fafana misses it. Well played, Timothy Castagna there, intercepting. Well
played. I got a bit worried there when Fafana missed his header so far up the pitch.
We seem to be panicking a bit. Just calm it down, and because Leeds seem to think like they've got free for all at the minute. We're letting them have too much of the ball. Alioski, Dallas, Perez.
Fafana wins it here.
Here comes little Wes. To the Leicester Cafu. Back to Mendy. Can we create an attack from this? Oh, poor ball again. Too much on that.
Adam says Albrighton struggling once again. Don't know what game you're watching. I don't think he's struggling at all.
I wouldn't say he's struggling. It's just some of the balls what he's getting put down the wind to him. Albrighton wins it. Perez.
Oh, Maddison wasn't paying. Maddison weren't paying attention there at all.
Could have gone and turned his defender and scored there. Lost concentration there, Maddison.
Yeah, Maddison won the ball. Perez won the ball, headed it to Maddison, who did a 1-2. But the second ball into Maddison there was a bit too heavy. Jack Harrison, save from Kasper Schmeichel. The ball went over the top here from Leeds. It was Stroik over the top to Jack Harrison, who hit it on the half volley at Kasper, and Kasper saved and put it out for a Leeds corner.
Mateusz Klich, I think it was, with the ball over the top. Harrison had nothing on there, and the only way he could have done was gone for the shot.
Yeah. John says Maddison not on it at the moment. Wake up. Yeah, I think Maddison needs to wake up a little bit. I'd agree with that. Oh, and it's a goal. It's a goal from Leeds.
Bloody hell. 2-1.
Oh, hold on.
VAR.
Hold on. It's been ruled out.
They were all on the. I think they were all on the line then. The Leeds players. They all went for the same
Hold
goal.
on. The goal's been ruled out, and I think that's for an offside because there were 2 touches here. Let's just have a look. Well, yeah, he's offside. So Bamford headers it. It comes off the keeper, and then Click finishes it. But Click was offside as Bamford headed it towards the goal. So yeah, that goal is going to be ruled out, and it stays. That's 2 goals now. One goal for either team ruled out in this game, but it's 1-1 still.
We're lucky from corners. We can't defend them. I think we used to defend corners quite well. Now it's just like in the last couple of seasons, it's been who's defending what. 2 VAR decisions gone against either team, which is even, to be fair. Click are always offside finishing that. But Leicester needs to start being more confident on corners.
Look at that. Most appearances in Premier League history for Leicester. Vardy 229. Vardy 229. Casper was 222, was it?
Oh, Mendy gets beaten by LEILEE. Maddison, no. Here comes Leeds again with Click. 1-2.
Rafinha. It's a save from Casper.
Oh, who's defending what this game at the back? Jeez. Started going through with ease. They just make one pass and they're in.
It's not looking good at the moment, lads. Not looking great at the minute.
I think if this game were at Ellen Road, it would have been no different game.
It's another corner here from Leeds. God knows what's going to happen here. Ball in again. There was a foul on Tielemans, I thought. Leicester just need to get rid of it here. Tielemans tries. It's come back to Jack Harrison. And, yeah, they're going to give the foul originally.
Going not too easily off the ball. We need to be more stronger. But I think that's where Brendan will look at it at half time and get his team in and sort it out. Here comes Ricardo Pereira.
Ricardo Pereira's coming on.
For Albrighton, maybe. I don't know. Someone's struggling. Put him up front. Stick him up front, see if he can finish him off. I like Ricky P. I've missed him a lot.
Who knows why, eh? Anyone know why?
I'm not sure. Is Albrighton struggling? Maybe. Stanley's going to win that. Albrighton. Finds Fofana. Fofana to Albrighton. Come on, Mark. Go on, Mark. Go on, Mark. Play it to Barnes. Go on, RV.
Albrighton! Oh,
Maddison, you could have got your foot in there and earned a penalty. Probably kicked you there, the Leeds player. This is better. Big Johnny Evans now. Finds Albrighton. Oh, why did you shoot? You had to pass on. Unlucky, Mark.
Who's coming off?
I'm not sure.
Is it Albrighton? Because
they've still not said.
Or is it Castagna?
I'm not sure.
It could be Castagna because I know that Castagna, he's not been getting close enough to his men. Oh, it's a ball over the top for Paddy Bamford. He's still got it. Oh, Castagna does a back heel over his head. And it goes to Casper. I don't know who's going off yet. I think it could be either Castagna or Albrighton. The way that Albrighton took that shot, mate, from 30 yards out.
It could be him. Tielemans now. Oh, Barnes. Oh, Mendy. Mate, no, free kick
Right.
Leicester.
Let's see.
Probably all Brighton, me. Probably.
I won't agree with it if it's the case.
Probably Brendan's wanting a bit more pace. If it is all Brighton.
Castagna off. Is he dealing with a knock, or has he just had a bad game? I mean, guys, let us know in the comments what are your thoughts on that substitution. Please let us know.
Probably injured.
That was definitely a strange one, that, mate.
I've not seen Castagna pick up any limp in this game, so I'm not sure what's gone on. Come on, Maddison. Get one on for Fafana's head. I'll try to aim with Perez there. A light-for-light replacement in the right-back area. We all know Ricky P can do a job on the...
Ankle injury, mate, maybe. A little ankle knock.
That could put him out of Wednesday night's game against Fulham.
So that's a substitution for both teams. Groin problems. Castagna.
Quite a few players have got injured, though, this weekend in games.
Yeah.
Obviously not McTominay at Man United.
Oh, Mendy, yes, magic. Oh, he loses it though, and it's going to go out for a Leicester throw in that.
Rafinha looks pissed. Jack Douglas shouting at his team now.
I mean, that's it though, Jack. Look, Ricky P is a great replacement. Castagna, we know we have that. We have the squad
for
depth
Leeds
now.
Caleb. First yellow of
You
the
know
game.
what, I've got. So, do you want to hear the bet I've got on today? Right. The bet I've got today is. 1 second.
I bet you've gone for him to get booked, haven't you, Luke Ayling?
Mate, I've got Leicester to win.
Yeah.
Barnes and Maddison to score, and Ayling to get carded.
So Ayling's now got carded. You just need Maddison to score the winner.
Exactly.
Win that. Oh, poor. Can Fafana get there? Corner.
Yes.
Well played, Wes. Come on, Wes. Love it, man. Get your big head on this. That time we scored. That time we scored from a corner.
Absolutely.
First 18 games, 91 corners, had none. Last 2 games, 17 corners, goals from corners too. Is that Leeds?
Leicester.
Is it? Come on, Maddison. Beat the first man. Oh, he has. Oh. Magic Mendy. Come on. Where you going with this, Evans? Come on, Johnny. Hold it up in the corner. Harvey now. Back to the Magic Man. Oh, delicious. Shoot.
I think they were classing Tillemans' goal. Oh.
Offside. Where?
And Diddy's counted as a goal from a corner.
Did it?
And Tillemans' one did as well, I think. That's not a foul.
Oh, my days.
And then Maddison hit the crossbar.
Really, though, if that's not a foul, James Maddison should be scoring from there.
Absolutely. He needs to be getting that on target, yeah.
Just powder shots, these shots, man. It's just... Come on, Leicester, we need to get into the game. That's a foul. Johnny Evans ain't going to get yellow for that, surely not. He's accusing Bamford of elbowing him in the face.
Oh, nothing that.
Nah.
Get over it, Johnny. You're a big lad.
All players try it, though, don't they? 40 minutes played, and it's a Leeds free kick on the halfway line.
Gray says Madders still should have put it away. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Leeds 1, Leicester 1. And it's a throw into Leeds. Right near the corner.
40 minutes in. We've got 5 minutes of the half plus injury time.
Need to score. The next goal's crucial.
The ball's been in the back of the net 4 times in this game, and it's 1-1 still. 2 offside goals, 1 for Leicester, 1 for Leeds. And now there will be another corner for Leeds United with just a few minutes left of the first half. Not looking forward to this. I hate watching these corners, Jack.
Third corner of the game for Leeds.
Here we go. Ball in.
Defend it. Yes. Get out. Come on now. Don't let him get it back in, man.
Over the top to Rafinha. And it's going to go into Casper's hands.
Rafinha ain't beat James Justin. What's Schmeichel doing here? Oh, hello. Come on, Perez. Oh, same way he tried doing that.
Oh, it's a foul from Barnes.
On the halfway line. Alien's going to whinge again. He's got a lot to say about everything, Luke Alien.
He has indeed.
It's like Schmeichel at times.
George says, "What do you think we should change for the second half?" Nothing yet, mate. I think we're all right for now.
I've been changing his under on around about the 60th minute.
Yeah.
Run it to him. Because the thing is, Leeds ain't got pace in defence. They ain't got no pace. Christian Fuchs and Luke Alien having a few words there. Christian Fuchs.
Christian Fuchs.
No Fuchs given from Fuchs there. Chat shit, get banged.
JJ with a throw in here. Into Perez. Perez tries to turn his man. He's still got it though. He's going to put it into Albrighton.
Albrighton now. Can he find Ricardo? Oh.
Mendy with it into Perez. Perez does his man. It's into Barnes. Harvey Barnes with it in the penalty area. Oh, it's cleared. Falls back out to Albrighton though. He'll get a ball in. It's Perez! Oh!
How lucky is that? How lucky? It took the deflection off the Leeds player to even go into the goalkeeper's hands.
Barnes has it in the penalty area, but it's really crowded. It comes out to Albrighton. He crosses it in. It deflects off his man. Perez gets a foot on it, and somehow the Leeds keeper keeps it out the back of the net. Still 1-1, 43 minutes in.
Should be 2-1 up there. What a ball by Albrighton, though. That ain't a foul. Oh, get up, man. No chance. How is that a foul? That's it, Mendy. You tell him, man. Vera's going to be well pissed off with you, mate. Shouldn't be having that. Should get Tyrone to beat you up. Come on, Leicester. We look more switched on now. Second half could be different.
The attacking options are looking good at the minute, but it's just we know that Leeds can do damage, eh? That's the problem.
Oh,
there we go. Jack Harrison here, and it's a terrible cross, and it's gone out for a Leicester goal kick.
Oh, Pereira closed down well there. I think Castagna might have had that problem when he closed down Jack Harrison earlier on.
Yeah.
Beating his last 7 games, Brendan Rodgers. Gotta love Brendan.
Albrighton, nice there. Plays it back to Tillemans. Perez with it here now. Perez will put Ricardo in. Ricardo could... Ooh, Ricardo.
Oh.
He puts in... Albrighton here. Through to Tillemans.
That's a foul. It's got to be pulled back, surely. Referee. Dirty Leeds or what? That's a pass back. What the hell is that? That's a yellow card, surely, man. That's a foul.
It's ridiculous, that was.
That's dirty. That's a foul. How the hell is he not getting booked for that, ref? Come on, man. He didn't get the ball.
It's gone over his foot.
Oh, yeah. That's going to hurt, that is, if you've got cold feet. Oh,
yeah. Absolutely. 83 in the YouTube chat. Come on, guys. There's 83 of you. Just hit the like button, please, guys. We really would appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything. Just drop a like, and it really helps us out. Who is on the Leicester bench? I haven't seen the Leicester lineup, so I'll tell you now who's on the bench. On the bench for Leicester, it was Ricardo Pereira, but obviously he's on the pitch now. Luke Thomas, Kala Soyuncu, Kelechi Iheanacho, Danny Ward, Daniel Amati, Christian Fuchs, Hamza Chowdhury, and Cengiz Under, who we may see in the second half.
I think the two subs in the second half probably be Kelechi and Under for O'Brien and Perez. Might give Kell a bit of confidence if he scored against Leeds.
Yeah.
I'll give Brendan that thinking of why he should be in the team.
Jack Harrison now on the left side.
Although,
He's going to have an overlap here. Oh, it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Well
Ricardo
done,
done well there again.
well done, Ricky Pete.
Lee Chappie looks like Vardy. Have you been under a rock for like 5 years? Schmeichel pushing the boys up. He's going to take this long goal kick here, I think.
Let's see how good your distribution is this game.
A minute left of the half. A minute of the added time.
Not like we've got someone like a Joe up front who's going to win this header. Can we win it? No. Oh, no.
Ball over the top here. This should be nicely easily dealt with here by James Justin.
Well, Leeds are back this time. By the time Leeds have played the ball forward for their goal, we're nowhere to be seen.
And that should be it. The ref should blow his whistle for half time in just a few seconds.
Perez looks like he's got a bit of a knock. He's probably getting cold feet as well, Perez. That's a foul.
Ref.
No. Oh, I'm not surprised. Chris Kavanagh. One of the poorest referees in the Premier League. Not surprised. This be the last throwing in, then it'd be half time, I think.
There we go.
Now, 1-0.
Half time. That is half time, everyone. Leicester 2. Leicester 2, I wish. Leicester 1, Leeds 1. But yeah, 4 goals in the game. 2 of them were offside, though. One for each side. And now, yeah, we go into the half all level at 1-1. And Kevin Garbett is a weirdo, so we're going to get rid of him.
Crybabies. I won't say we're crybabies.
Yeah.
Takes a lot in football to be a crybaby, I tell you.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Leeds players bullying our guys physically. I'd agree with that. I think technically, we're a better team by far. But yeah, there's a bit of physicality kind of overpowering us at the minute, I think, at times. But yeah, let's get the boss in for his halftime chat. Here he is.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for that first half. Well done, Jack. Well done, Lox. We'll let you guys have a little break and we'll see you after half time, okay?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thank
All right,
you.
cheers, guys. Thanks to Lox and Jack for doing a fantastic first half. Get your views in. Get your comments in, 1-1. What do you reckon to that? Good start with Leicester obviously taking the lead. And then Leeds striking back straight away. Listen, I feel Leeds have been slightly the better side in that first half. Do you agree with me or not? Jason says, relieved that's over, could easily be 3-1 down had it not been for Kasper. Yeah, Kasper has played excellent, hasn't he, Jason? Been second best since we scored. And well done to Kasper for running after their goal that was disallowed to the linesman. It seemed like that did help them have a look at it, to be fair. Just Cubics on YouTube says we need end product. We're lacking in the final third. Maybe Vardy being gone is hurting us more than we think. What do you guys think? Jamie Vardy not obviously available. We have a bit of a running argument where I'm watching it with me and my lads about Perez. One of my lads thinks Perez is not all that, and the other one thinks he is doing well. It's a very 50-50 in this house watching it. Simon says, need to replace Perez, and Albrighton have offered nothing. Simon, I'm a big Albrighton fan. I don't think he's having his best game today, if I'm honest. A few bits and bobs from him, but not been his best game. What do you think to Perez as well? Andy says get Madders off free kicks and corners. He took a bit of a strange free kick, didn't he? I think he was shooting from that one, trying to catch the keeper off guard. But hey, listen, half time, let's not be too downbeat, but get your views in, get your comments in. Matty, who came on pre-match, says a bit pedestrian at times from us, but we are second half team, so fingers crossed. Reese is saying get under on for Perez. But sort of, yeah, I hear what you're saying, Reese. Under would come and change the dynamics a little bit, but Perez playing sort of as our striker. So who's up top, Reese, if you do that? He's put on there in another comment to get Nacho on as well. Graham says Perez, Mendy, too lightweight. Defending from set pieces yet again is disgraceful. Do they not practice it in training during the week? Again, we seem to do this zonal defending, Luke, and well, I'd just go man for man, I would, but what the hell do I know? Ryan says, I don't think Perez has played bad. He's been in great positions. He did. He took his goal well. He was just a fraction offside. Andy says it was a very soft goal to give away. Leeds are on top. We seem to be off the pace today. Andy, it was frustrating to let the goal in so quick. I actually thought theirs was a good goal. I thought they carved us open and he took it ever so well. So I thought there were two decent goals today, one from us and one from them. Keep under up front, he is electric, says Kieran, watching on YouTube. George wants to know what your views are. What do we do in the second half? I guess we always ask, if you're Brendan Rodgers, what would you do in the second half? So get your views and get your comments on. Foxton saying get Mendy on. Sorry, get Hamza on for Mendy a bit later in the game. Rick says Perez off for under. Albrighton, sorry, this is on Facebook group. Albrighton on. Off, under, on. No, you're confusing me with that one. Derek says Foxes need to complete their passes better. Yeah, we've been a bit tippy-tappy today. I don't like to say it, but a bit tippy-tappy. And Madders not at his best, says Michael. I think, yeah, nobody's playing at their best. Castagna, yeah, it sounds like it might be a groin, doesn't it, Neil? So, struggling with injuries. And Ndidi, Castagna, I mean, not a bad replacement to bring on, though. Obviously, Ricardo Pereira. Ross, I would totally agree with you. Schmeichel is definitely our man of the match so far. What are your views on that? Jake says it's a bit 50-50 half for him. I think we're giving them too much space, not closing down. Still second half to go. I don't think Perez has played bad, just needs a goal. I sort of agree with you, Jake. I'm on that. I think Perez is doing okay. But Derek... Adam says that diagonal ball that leads us playing will be the death of us. Yeah, it seems to be working well, doesn't it, Adam? Their passes seem a little bit sloppy. Talking about Leicester, says Derek. I'm going to add Mark in just a second, Mark. Bear with. I'm trying to get as many comments in as possible. Not playing bad. Just need to keep control of the ball a little better. The goal was class. I thought both goals were class, to be fair. Gray on YouTube says we need 3 points today. We do. It's another opportunity. Is this going to be one of those days where Leicester could take advantage of some of the results and get the 3 points in? Let's add Mark in, who's been watching the first half. Mark joined us pre-match with Ali Mauchlen as well. Mark, how are you?
Good, mate. You?
Yeah, good, Mark. What's your take on that first half? A bit of a mixed response from the comments I've been putting on. I think generally, I feel like Leeds edged that half. What do you think? Yeah,
they're pulling our defence out of position all the time. They're making some really quick runs and cutting out the midfield. And then when we're getting the ball back, we're doing a lot of tippy tappy, but losing it in key moments.
It does feel a bit tippy tappy, doesn't it? Rudy says Leeds are working harder than us. Do you see that a little bit, Mark, or not?
They're certainly pushing a lot harder.
I'm going to have Tom in because Tom, who normally does the watch-alongs, but he's juggling two kids, will join us. Mark, Tom, how are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, right, good, Tom. What's your take on that first half?
Leeds better team than us. First 5 minutes, 6 minutes, we played well. We got the goal after 15, and then for some reason we stopped. Leeds played better. They've moved the ball quicker. The opposite to Leicester, we just haven't moved the ball around. Perez is taking a lot of stick for unfair for me. I think he's been all right. He's got in positions. He held the ball up well. It's a natural game to be doing that, but he's done all right so far. Would you change anything? Maybe under for Albrighton. That's probably the only one. I don't think Albrighton's having his best game today, and I think under might be the key to try and unlock Leeds' defence, who are going to start sitting deeper and deeper.
Yeah, Mark, I agree. I'm a massive Albrighton fan. I don't think he is having his best game, though. What's your views, Mark, on him?
I'm one of Albrighton's biggest fans. Normally, I'd say like keep him on and let him see if he can bed in, but I think this game is a little bit too much for him. So I agree. I'd get under on. We need to change something.
Yeah, Tom, maybe under come in and have a bit of impact.
Yeah, I think at the moment that's the only change I'd do. As someone said about Ian Atcher coming on, I don't think that's fair on Perez yet. I don't think he's been that bad at all. But Under's the one for me who could change it on that right-hand side and hopefully bring in Ricardo into play, because he likes to cut inside and wanted to free up Ricardo to do the overlapping run each time.
Yeah, Mark, Casper's had a great game, hasn't he?
Yeah, what a cracking team. And even his distribution's not too bad today, which is his normal, like, little weak link, but keeping us in the game is quality, isn't he?
Yeah, Tom, second half, we can go and win this, can't we still?
Definitely, mate. Definitely can win it the second half. There's still enough room there. Leeds, look, as much as Leeds are good going forward, they can let you score goals. We've seen that this season with Leeds. So massive second half for the boys, and let's go and get this second place in the Premier League.
Brilliant, Tom. Thanks, Mark, as well. Thanks for joining us at half time. We'll let you both go as the second half is getting close to kicking off. Thanks, Tom. Cheers, Mark. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for that. Keep getting your comments in before we add Jack and Lox back in. Neil says we just need to roll up our sleeves and get stuck in. You have to earn the right to play. Daniel says Wilf is such a miss. Mendy is good, but he's not instrumental in looking to start the counter-attack. That's an interesting observation, Daniel. Do you agree with what Daniel has said? Reece says Perez hasn't done anything really, though. Give him 10 minutes, then Nacho on if he ain't done out. In your proper Leicester there, Reece. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I would think somebody like Perez, you can say to him, right, you've got 15. I'd give him maybe 15, 20 minutes and get Nacho on for the last 20, 25 minutes. Shane, again, is agreeing there with what Daniel was saying. Shane says Wilf is a big miss in the middle of the park for a game like this. Don't let Lox hear you saying that about Albrighton. I said he's not playing well and he didn't know what game I was watching. Well, Adam, you're probably watching the same guy. Listen, we all see things differently, don't we? I'm a massive Albrighton fan. He's done some good things. He put in a lovely cross, obviously, that Perez nearly put away, and he's put in some other bits. I thought he's been a bit off the pace there, but Castagno, I thought, wasn't having his best game either down that side. Keep smashing the likes, says somebody on the Leicester Fan TV. 100 watching on YouTube. Smash them likes. Let's get lots of likes. Please like and share. Michael Sharp says we've got to get better to get a win. I'm going to add Jack in now. Jack, are you ready to come back in? Let's add him in. Jack, second half nearly ready to kick off. Albrighton, what's your take on him? I know somebody's just said Lox was saying about Albrighton. I didn't think he's had his best game.
It's been frustrating for him down that right-hand side with Alioski. Alioski adds a bit of pace down that right, doesn't he, with Jack Havison as well. But I think he's found it frustrating. He's not really got into the game as of yet, but I'm hoping he does. And I'm hoping he gets a good crossing. Obviously, we've seen a good cross into the box. What really troubled Leeds, didn't it, along the floor, and their goalkeeper just picked it up. So.
Yeah, Harvey Barnes, Kaylee's just saying Harvey Barnes scored a good one. It was a good goal, wasn't it? And Gareth Southgate is there watching him. He's got to be on the verges of getting an England call-up for real, hasn't he?
Well, Southgate were taking notes after Barnes had scored, so maybe he's putting the England trio in his Euro side, so let's see what happens there.
Yeah, what? You mean Madders, Barnes and JJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think James Justin looking all right again today. We are considering ourselves a second half team at the moment, aren't we? So I think most Leicester fans are there going, well, look, second half, Brendan can change it around a little bit and we can come out. What's your tweaks you might do if you were Brendan Rodgers, Jack?
Probably Vinchenko's underrun. I think he'll offer that bit more pace and a bit more quality and skill to take on that Leeds defence, because that Leeds defence like to sit back a bit when teams are coming at them. And obviously Leeds are there for the taking, which is proved you can get the ball through them. But the goal what they scored, it didn't really need to happen. Mendy should have closed down Aileen a bit more and Fofana should have got tighter.
It's interesting what Luke's put here. He says, under is like electric on the pitch, I agree, but nothing ever seems to come off his explosive runs. I do know what Luke is saying there, and he's saying I keep Albrighton on for consistency. Under does add excitement, but not, it doesn't always lead to something, does it?
No, I think Under just needs to run of games. If he can get a good run of games and a good fitness levels and that, and the confidence, I think he'll turn out as a great player. But until then, I don't think we're going to see his qualities.
Reese is saying about Maddison going to the Euros. Listen, I actually probably think Reese is probably onto. I don't think Maddison is quite going to get into that England side. As much as we all love him, I think he is not quite in the running, Jack.
Not ahead of Grealish, no, not in Southgate's books.
No. It can go. Under needs to play more, says Ross. I think a lot of people talking about getting Under on. Adrian saying get Under on about the hour mark. Ethan says Albrighton is consistently poop. I don't think that's very fair, Ethan, at all. But I think Albrighton, the last 4 or 5 games, has been one of our best players, Jack.
Yeah, I think we're bringing Cags on. So,
are we?
Interesting. Well, he's just getting his shin pads and that sorted. So, is he replacing Evans or I'm not sure.
Yeah, Adam's just saying that. I can't see the screen at the moment. Adam is saying Cags is coming on. I wonder who he's going to come on for. Like you say, are we going to go 3 at the back, maybe, Jack?
Well, yes, we need to get forward. Maybe push Ricardo forward a bit more, Phil. Because, Ricardo, you've seen his pace and the way he likes to get forward. He's like electricity on the rail.
I'd be interested. I like to say, I can't see the screen where I am, Lox. Apparently, Sionku's coming on, Lox. I don't know who he's replacing or what for.
I don't know why he's coming on. That's no disrespect to him. I didn't think it was a substitution that that needed to take place. So it's a weird one. I don't know if it's going to be like for like. Johnny Evans, has he got a knock?
Could be. Right, chaps.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you guys take back over. I'll see you. Do come back, everybody. Well, do stick around, obviously, for Lox and Jack. And come back and join us at full time. Please like and share this video. Good luck, lads. I'm sure we can win this.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go, Jack. Game's just about to kick off. We're just about to find out who Cags has come on for. Johnny Evans is still on the pitch.
Corner, I think.
Fofana's still on the pitch as well.
Is it? Jesus Christ. Who's Cags coming on for?
Albrighton, maybe?
Ricardo and James Justin as wing backs. There we go. 3 at the back and wing backs. Brendan Rodgers is tactical thinking. Yeah. I think that's what it is a lot. Evans, Fofana and Sionku.
That's it.
3 at the back with wing backs.
3 at the back. 3 at the back. We've had chat about it. We've spoken a lot about the 3 at the back on Leicester. It's not Evans. Evans is still on the pitch, Foxton. It is Mark Albrighton who's come off for Kala Soyuncu. So that is a back 3 of Soyuncu, Fofana and Evans, and then the wing backs of James Justin and Ricardo Pereira. So there we go. We've just kicked off.
So what would the formation be now then? 3, 5, 3, 5, 1.
Perez and
3, 5, 2, I think.
Perez as the number 9, Maddison as the 10, Tillemans and Mendy just behind, and then the wing backs bombing on.
And see, Cags offers that bit more of strength at the back.
Yeah, and he's got a bit more pace, of course, than Evans.
I think that's what Brendan Rodgers is thinking with Johnny Evans. He's not that quick. But with Cags and Fofana, it gives him that bit more help out.
Yeah, CK says we've been bullied a bit, so Cags makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Let him bully Bamford, innit?
Yeah.
Ali Oscar now.
CK reckons it's a 3. Adrian thinks it's a 3-1-4-1-1.
It's if Under comes on, where do you play Under?
Yeah.
He might come on for Maddison. I'm not sure. Cags cleared.
Cags here. Tillemans.
Ball over the top.
Ooh.
Oh.
Aimed for Maddison, but couldn't quite get it there. Dallas with it. Into Calvin Phillips. Back out to Alioski. Diagonal ball here, and it's nicely intercepted by James Justin.
Give me a second, Lox. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry, mate. But yeah, it's 46 minutes in, 2 minutes into the second half, guys. 1-1 still, of course. And yeah, that's 2 substitutions made for Leicester so far. 2 substitutions.
I think I prefer Ricky P like that. A more wing-back role. So he can get forward. And he can get back. So.
Oh, a nice touch there from Madders into Barnes.
Justin
bombing on.
Come on, Leicester, Cafu. Southgate's watching. Pass.
Ricardo there. Oh, tried to put it back into Justin. Ricardo's got it again here. Tillemans. James Justin again. What can you do with it? Oh, you took a bit too long there to get the ball out your foot. What an opportunity that was. Jono says, yes, strange one for me. We threw it at the back. We are. Just Maddison gets the ball here. Ricardo puts in Tillemans, who puts in James Justin. James Justin should have fizzed the ball across the front straight away to Ricardo or Perez.
Yeah, they would have scored.
Yeah, but yeah, he just took too long to get the ball out of his foot, and he went for a shot in the end. Yeah.
James Justin.
James Maddison.
Can Lord Farquhar get a goal? It offers more at height up front as well. Height in the box.
Yeah. Corner here for Leicester. Oh, it's along the floor and it's gone out for another corner.
Why are you trying that, James Maddison, really? if you ain't confident to take another corner, don't take it. Let somebody else take it. Yeah. Let Tillemans take it, innit? Come on now. The last corner Cag scored were against Crystal Palace.
Johnny Evans.
Mendy.
Fofana, I'm sure Fofana was fouled there. They're checking this on VAR.
Maybe. Could be a penalty. No. Was he fouled? Hold on. He's stopped play still. Is it Cooper? He's holding his shirt. What the?
It's
Cooper.
Yeah, that's not going to be given. No penalty there for me.
He pulled him right down there. Maybe
it's harsh. So here we are. They're checking the VAR now.
He would have won the head.
Already got rid of it. They've already stopped watching it.
Cooper knew he weren't beating Fofana in the air there.
I know there's some people in the comments saying it's penalty. For me, it wasn't. I think it was a bit too easy to go down there from Fofana.
Oh, Leeds get a lucky breakaway again. Rafinha. Come on now, Leicester. Let's click on. We're seeing more space now to pass the ball. We just need to be more quicker. Aliens or bleed to the head. Blood's coming down his head. I think the game will be stopped for Luke Ayling.
James Justin here on the left side. Into Harvey Barnes. Barnes sprays it across into Fofana.
He's got blood coming down his head, Luke Ayling. Interesting. Go on,
Who's got blood?
Luke Ayling. He's got blood coming down his forehead. Maybe a collision in the box, I'm not sure.
Guys, I want to as well, just in case no one has seen yet, for everyone watching, transfer news. It has been confirmed Damari Gray has signed by Leverkusen on a 2-year contract, 1-year contract.
They're probably seeing if they can.
There we go, guys. Damari Gray to Bayer Leverkusen has been confirmed.
Probably give him a trial run for a year and see how good he is. Leicester have told him there's no buyback clause.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get stitches on the head. former Sheffield United man. I think he played for QPR as well, Luke Ayling.
Yes, he did. Arsenal.
Mm.
But yes, Damari Gray is gone. That's the news. That's the news right now, guys. Tom says yes, finally he's gone. Thank God, 55k off the week wage bill.
That's what we needed. Get rid of players what we ain't playing. Matty James can go at the end of the summer, in the summer as well. So that'll get rid of quite a bit. If Chowdhury leaves in the summer, then so be it. I think we'll improve our squad in the summer again. Perez brings it down. Can we create something now, Maddison? Tielemans?
How much did Gray sell for? Not too sure. I've heard it's about 3 million or 2 million euros.
That's a bargain, that is, isn't it?
Perez, Tielemans, into Ricardo.
Oh, the ball just got away from him there.
Overhit a little bit, and Melia picks it up and throws it clear, and it's gonna.
Luke Ayling weren't even ready.
He aimed for Luke Ayling, who was on the byline. However, Luke Ayling wasn't on the pitch; he was receiving treatment. So Leicester picked the ball up again here. Harvey Barnes into Perez. Poor touch there from Perez, and it's back in the Leeds possession.
Oh.
Do you think we sign anyone before the transfer? For me, if we're not going to sign anyone who's worth signing, don't panic buy and sign Nathaniel Chalobah, whoever you're going to
I'm not sure about Maitland-Niles, you know. I'm not really sure about that transfer. I don't know what position he can actually play.
He can play centre midfield, he can play right back, and he can play right midfield.
Just had a loan or a permanent, I'm not sure.
I've heard it's loan.
He needs game time, though, innit? Obviously, we're partying that.
£2 million apparently for Damari Gray. But yeah,
should let go free.
Yeah, Tom says, "Oh, Leicester second half. Come on, boys." What about Ryan Bennett? Exactly, mate.
Oh,
ball in here. Paddy Bamford headers it away. Tielemans is going to go up and try and win it the second time. It's come out to Barnes.
Here a rat waste of time. He was Ryan Bennett. Watching him. Huh.
Leicester forced back to the keeper. Casper with it now in our own half. Playing it forwards. Playing it at the back.
Is it Norwich now, isn't he, Ryan Bennett?
Is it Swansea? I'm sure it's Swansea.
If it is Swansea, then probably ain't getting much game time there either.
Yeah, Swansea.
Referee. Again.
Leeds with it here. Dallas. It's going to be a foul from Mendy. He's played 15 games for Swansea.
15 games? That's his level in the Championship. Damari Gray were lucky to get moved to the Bundesliga. I can't see him getting ahead of Leon Bailey. No chance.
Maybe he's coming to us, eh? That'd be nice.
Well, his best mate's Wilfred Ndidi, so Agent Wolf, you know, anything could be happening right now.
Leeds with a free kick here. Rafinha, he whips it in, but it's going to go on to Soyuncu's head, and he does well there, Soyuncu. Fafan, Justin with it now. Oh, he's kept it in. Leeds have kept it in. This isn't good for Leeds. This isn't good for Leicester. Ball in. Schmeichel catches. What was that?
Haley sneezing.
Ravin, that's a big old gin. It is indeed.
Well, you know you're feeling better when you're drinking gin.
Indeed, mate.
Forget drinking water, innit? Come on, Jose.
Drawty, Chappy hit 6k, dumping water on his head. I'll help if he shaves his head instead. Then we'll do it.
Bold Jamie Vardy if Chappy shaved his head.
But yeah, Harvey Barnes, James Justin now on the left side.
Come on now. Let's not
Struggling
keep
a little bit here.
Seems to be going back quite a lot. There's no options. Back to Schmeichel again.
Gin and what? It's a gin and pink lemonade. Gin and pink lemonade, Alex. What was the biggest really signing you remember? Tielemans was a great signing, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Apart from that, I don't think we've.
Cambiasso. Cambiasso, yeah.
I like Cambiasso anyway. I couldn't believe we'd signed him.
Oh, Perez! No, what are you doing, man? That was the wrong one. There was a run on from Fofana. Ricardo with it now. He's going to take a shot. Ooh. Into Melia's hands. Reece says game is crying out for under, but he won't come on because of our shape.
I think, yeah, Ricardo could have made that run then. He could have ran all the way. He would have got past Cooper, hands down.
Yeah.
Cooper ain't that quick. He's probably got about 30 pace on FIFA.
Yeah, Stephen says at least we're making the keeper work. Yeah, we're just lacking a little bit. Something up there. And Reece is right.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
Well done. Shrug.
It's a difficult one for sure. I mean, oh, that's a bit nasty. That is on the back of the Achilles. It is a tough one, this, because we've only got one sub left because we've already made two. Do we bring on Nacho for Perez? Do we bring on Under, even though we're not playing wingers at the minute? This formation isn't a winger. What?
Cal needs to answer his critics, doesn't it? And this be the best game for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, Brendan, what are you thinking?
Are we going to win this game, yes or no? Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think there could just be one more goal if we're going to win this game. I can't see it being.
Tom says, a lot better from Leicester second half. Just keep the pressure up. I agree, yeah.
Keep the pressure on Leeds. They can't defend. At one point, they conceded the most in the league. They were getting battered.
Would you be happy with the point today?
Not really. Not against a team like Leeds. Maybe if it were a team like, I don't know, West Ham or someone like that. But not Leeds. These are the teams you should be beating in this league. But like I said to the Leeds Fan TV, no game you guarantee 3 points. They've made it different.
Paddy Bamford with it. He megs Tielemans, but Leicester win the ball back. Oh, the ball's off the ref, and it's going to be a drop ball here.
Oh, for God's sake.
Because of the new rule in the Premier League this year. If the ball comes off the ref, it's a drop ball.
The refs like to make it about themselves when they're on telly.
Phil's here. Come on, Leicester. Need to improve. The 3 at the back just nullified the game. Is anybody here shouting at the screen to get Nacho on? Not really, as many believe he will come on and do anything.
Phil could be right, you know.
Ayling here. Ayling takes a shot. It's deflected. Leeds still have it, and Leicester pick it up quickly. Not really. We need to sign a striker. Perez not done much either. Dead. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I'm stuck here because I don't know what we should do. Obviously, a lot of fans want Under to play more games. He looked promising against Everton. However, we're not playing a wing formation right now. We've got wing backs, yes. Fofana's running up the pitch here, though. Fofana with it. Cuts in, and he loses the ball, and Ayling wins. Jack Harrison wins it. They're going to play up now. They're going to put the pressure on us here. And Leicester win the ball back magnificently. It's just moving forwards, Jack. We're not doing enough going from defence to attack here. Perez. Tielemans takes a shot.
Oh, easy save.
And it's into Melia's hands. There was a run on from Barnes, but Tielemans clearly didn't see it or didn't fancy it.
Barnes could have scored then, though. Quicker than Ayling. If he played that ball. I'd say Kelechi, to be honest. I can't see where's Under going to play really in this game. Yeah, I'd bring Kelechi on. You know, he needs to answer his critics at some point, and he needs to start scoring goals. So to give him that opportunity, I think that's a booking. 11 shots to 4 in this game, Leicester.
Yellow card there for Stuart Dallas.
There could be a red card in this one, you know, Lox.
He just trips up Ricardo Pereira there.
That's 2 of their full-backs, but now 4 for the season. 6 more and you're out. Stuart Dallas, 2 goals against Leicester. Who would have thought it? He's played for Leeds for years, though. He has. Stuart Dallas. He played for them when we were in the Championship. Come on, Maddison now. Better quality.
Maddison's going to get a ball in here from the free kick. Here it comes in. There's a foul again on Fafana, but there wasn't much complaints this time round.
Go on,
Fafana's putting the pressure on.
Nah, get out. Cooper were looking for that. Cooper knew what he was doing.
Injury update on Vardy. He's back in training. He's running, on his own, light training. He's running on a treadmill. If you've got him on Instagram, you would have seen that yesterday. I believe it's another week away, maybe, Jack, another week to 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if
he'll be back.
It might be back for the Wolves game. I'm not sure if not be the Brighton game in the Cup.
There'd be no need to rush him back for that game, would there, for the FA Cup?
No.
Mendy with it now. Mendy wins it. Harvey Barnes.
The league games are the more important ones. I know we want to win the FA Cup.
We're just being bullied at the minute. We've got
dirty Leeds.
Something needs to change, Jack.
It does. We need something in this game. Hopefully Brendan can change it.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Come on now. Oh my God. You could have just bodied him out of play then, Cags. You didn't have to kick it out. You could have just bodied him, man. He wouldn't have won the ball. 64.
Yeah. Bacon peanut butter. What's your Instagram, Lox? My Instagram is... It's a difficult one.
Oh my God.
It's my name, but it's difficult to spell. But
that's 2-3 out there, bud. What divers this Leeds team?
There we go, peanut butter. That's my Instagram name. If you want to search that.
Don't worry, Cooper, mate. When Iheanacho comes on, he's going to do you, mate. He'll 10 you into Don't worry about me.
Do you think he will come on, Jack? Do you think Nacho will come on? Ball in here from Leeds.
I'd bring him on, definitely. I know he's getting a lot of critics at the minute, but he's got to start scoring. And he's only going to start doing that by getting a run of games. And, you know, I'm not his biggest fan, I'll admit it. But, you know, sometimes you've got to give him a chance. But, you know, because Vardy's not playing at the minute, so why not?
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Perez ain't really offering much at the minute, so he's running around and creating spaces, but he's not. I wouldn't say the only chance he's had really this game is he scored and it were offside. Apart from that, we need to be more effective when going forward in this game because Leeds are leaving a lot of spaces at the back, and teams like that, and they play a high line, Leeds do as well. So we just need to get someone in behind like Barnes, who's got pace.
Yeah, let's. I don't know, mate. I'm gonna say it, Jack. Let's get Nacho on. Let's get Nacho on. That's what I'm saying.
I'd bring him on now.
Before it's too late. That's
it, because sometimes we leave the things too late and then we don't end up getting them with the results. Oh, how is that a foul if he's sitting there with a ball up? Yeah, you're having a laugh, ref. If he's hogging the ball the way he is and he's keeping it in his body, how are you supposed to get the ball? Oh my God.
Still 1-1, guys. We are 66 minutes into the game. Leicester have one substitution left to make today. They've already brought on Ricardo Pereira in the first half, Soyuncu in the second half, in the place of Mark Albrighton and Timothy Castagna. Who will the last one be? You know, we've got Nacho and Under look to be the two which people are kind of contemplating with. So we'll have to see which one comes on out of the two.
I wonder what Under would be like as a striker. Put him up front. I wonder if that would actually work, you know.
Right, Leicester on it with a chance to break here. Perez. And he loses the ball again. He tries to win it back, which he does.
Oh, God. Not really been good on the ball today, Perez, to be honest. It was good against Everton. Fantastic. But this game, it just seems to be losing the ball quite easily.
And it's probably, because Leeds do press a lot, don't they, mate? That's probably one of the reasons.
They seem to be committing quite a lot of fouls. But the referee ain't going to give no. Dirty Leeds at his best.
Oh, Casper. Justin gets it. Play back to Evans. Just get rid, lads. Get rid. Nice. Oh, Perez gives away a foul, and I think it's about time to get him off. Come on, lads.
I bet it's a foul, an old referee.
Come on, guys. I think Rodgers is going to have to make a change now.
I won't leave Kelechi till long time. Forget that. I'd give him about 20 minutes. Leeds off the ball at the back. Ailing now. Looks down the wing. Justin cuts it out. Is that going out? Stayed in. Come on, Mendy. Go for it then. Oh, my God. You're just letting Leeds off the ball.
Tom reckons it's time for Nacho.
Leeds
ball over.
Behind.
Ricardo nicely defended there.
I'd get
How
Perez
much did Nacho cost us? I think he cost us 20 million.
25 million.
25, there we go.
It's got a buyback clause of £50 million. Man City's going to pay that. Brendan, you need to change the game plan, innit?
Bacon peanut butter. No, Mikey says we clearly need a striker who can hold Vardy's criteria.
Yeah. Oh my God. They're on the floor again.
Mendy's had a solid game. I think he's been good today.
I don't think Mendy's been bad. It's just our distribution when it comes to touches. We're not getting the ball under control. We're just sloppy when it comes to passes to keep intercepting Leeds, and I think that's how Leeds play, isn't it? Bamford off Johnny Evans. Down the wing finds Pereira. Go on, Perez. Slide in for it.
Leeds are through here. Patrick Bamford's going to take a shot, and it's a goal.
Oh
and it's 2-1 to Leeds United.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Perez, why are you not sliding in for the ball? It was as simple as that. You would have won the ball, and they wouldn't have scored. Oh my days. It all comes from Perez, man. He should have been sliding in for that. I'm sorry, but they wouldn't have scored. Look at that. He's just debated it at the last minute.
Good ball in from Rafinha into Bamford, and Bamford with an absolutely amazing finish into the top right corner, and that is Leicester 1, Leeds 2, and that, I would imagine...
Oh God, he hasn't scored for games, Ian. I don't think he's scored for about 8 games. He hasn't scored for quite a number of games, Bamford, prior to this game. Typical Leicester to let strikers like that score, isn't it? That's his 11th for the season. Who would have expected Leeds to come to Leicester and get a goal on the run of play? I think we've been all over Leeds second half. That's their only chance they've had. And they've scored twice. 2 chances, 2 goals.
Someone is warming up, and it looks like it's Cengiz Under is warming up at the minute to come on.
It might be 2-2 this game.
Lazy, just lazy. Bramford
Lazy,
was
yeah.
1 goal drought, beat his game, typical Leicester. Anthony says absolute rubbish. Reese says he's got to get someone on now. Alex says good goal. De-stress. Come on, Leeds. I don't understand how we can be so good and then so bad. Could see it coming. Reese says someone's getting ready. It looks like it's Chengazunda. We've not been pushing as much. I mean, this is problematic now because this is the first time we've been behind in the game.
This is our own downfall, this game.
If we're attacking, Leeds can counter us.
That's what they did there. As soon as Perez didn't win for the challenge, if he'd even got a yellow card for it, you wouldn't have been bothered. But I think he'd have won the ball if he'd slid in for it because he'd not gone for it, like left it and then dead crazy.
Chengazunda coming on.
I would have brought him on way before now. I think it's our own downfall this game, isn't it, Lox?
Absolutely.
We conceded 2 sloppy goals. It's our own fault. We need to be better. This game we haven't been, I won't say we've been at it as such. Leeds have come with a game plan and executed it.
Tillemans does his man.
Someone
Plays it wide to Fofana. Into Barnes, but it's a lazy ball again. Mendy loses his man. That's a foul. Yellow card, ref. Yellow card for Click. Naughty. Late tackle on Papi Mendy there.
We pull out too much of tackles this game. If that's Wilfred Ndidi with these tackles this game, he would have gone full-blooded into these tackles. He wouldn't have been bothered about taking the man. But we don't seem to be reacting to tackles. We seem to be letting Leeds have the ball, and it's cost us 2 goals. Come on now, Maddison. It's about time you did some at this game. Can we score? Maddison now. Win that. Go on. Fofana. Oh. Wesley Fofana. Corner Leicester. Better.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Oh.
Jack?
Should have scored, I thought there. Maybe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sound. Another corner from Leicester here. Soyuncu! Oh!
How have you missed that Johnny Evans at the back post? Should have scored, man. That should be 2-2. Oh, my days. Offside.
No, Evans was on. Perez was off.
Oh, would it have been offside though because of Perez?
No, Evans was on. Perez was off. It was fine.
Man, all you had to do was put that in the net. Oh. I'd now get Perez off. Maybe.
Perez here.
Perez now.
Into Maddison. James Maddison. Perez! Oh! Saved by Melier.
Well, who's going to replace Lox?
And I mean, I can only think it's going to be Perez, right? Surely.
Apparently, we're losing to crappy Leeds. I don't know who that guy supports.
Probably Celtic.
Like they're doing any better.
That would be tragic, wouldn't it?
Oh, they lost.
Another corner here from Leicester. Maddison beats the first man again, right into Melier, but he punches away. Papi Mendy! Oh!
You lucky sod.
It went through 10 men. It went through 10 men in the penalty area, and the keeper saved it. Leicester are putting a bit of pressure on Leeds United now. A few good corners from Leicester, good deliveries into the box from Maddison, and now Leicester have won the ball back again. Harvey Barnes this time, running at his men, takes it into the penalty area. He tries to whip the ball in, but he can't quite get it.
We should have done this about 15 minutes ago.
Rafinha is still no man on, still no under on, or.
Should have done this 15 minutes ago. Started attacking them like this. It proves that they're costly in defence.
Well, it's shit or bust at the minute. If we don't go for it, we're going to lose anyway. So
we can be very frustrating to watch at times. Where you think, oh, we're going to win the game, and then we get frustrated. Take the kick, Johnny Evans. Go on, Barnes, win that. Oh my God. I do think we're missing Ndidi on that midfield for sure. Luke Haley's looking for a free kick again. Wilf wouldn't have had none of this. I don't think the defence would have been touched if Wilf were on. But with Mendy, it's like they say, he likes to attack quite a bit. Fafana now. Go on, Wes. How the hell is Jack Harrison? Oh, yeah. Simple as that, isn't it? Oh.
Under's been warming up for 10 minutes, so I don't know what's happening. Why is he not on the pitch yet?
He might bring Kelechi on. He might change his mind.
Why are we leaving it so late to make a change? He was giving him here he is. He's finally coming on. He started giving him instructions 10 minutes ago. It will be Cengiz Under coming on now. We're about to see who it will be for.
I think Leeds have only won one game, in their last couple of games.
Leeds are bringing on Helder Costa as well.
That'd be for Rafinha, I think. Or Jack Harrison. Cengiz Under might score 2 goals. Yeah, it'd be Rafinha. He's got an injury as well. Deary me. 2 of their best players have gone off injured. He's got an thigh problem now. He has.
Tom says, Man United and Everton both lost yesterday. Today we have a great chance to really put a foothold in the top 4. Yeah, we always do it. We've done it a few times now.
Look at the chances we've had to go top prior to the Chelsea game, and when we should have beat Everton and stuff like that at home, and we folded. It's just pressure, isn't it? We don't really deal with pressure well, do we, at Leicester? I don't know if the players look at the table and that in the week and that before the play. I know with Ranieri, he didn't used to let them watch other games, did he, who were playing, so...
Yeah. Let's see who's going off for Leicester. I'm hearing it's Maddison, mate.
Do you know what? Take Perez off, put Under up front. Or put Barnes up front. Helder Costa. Rafinha. I don't think Leeds have done much second half. I just think they've just created that one chance. Who come on for Cengiz Under then?
Fafana.
Fafana? Oh, he's gone back. He's gone for a back 4. He's gone to a back 4, I think, now.
Back to a back 4 again.
Back 4. So I think, yeah, he's gone to a back 4. Johnny Evans, Sionku, Ricardo, and James Justin. So I think he's playing a 4-1-4-1. Maddison and Tielemans with Barnes and Under and Perez up front. This is make or break for us, this, in the next 10 minutes. Normally we're good for late goals in the 80-plus minutes, so... Attempts the last 6 minutes, 5. Leeds have had none. Come on, Leicester, get rid.
And it's a goal. It's nearly a goal. It's nearly a goal again for Leeds. We're Leicester get it out, though. Under with it, trying to just get rid for now. And we can't. There's too many men. Too many Leeds men.
Perez, come on now. Let's start scoring.
Jack Harrison with it now.
Go on, Aaron.
Leicester win it back. Come on, lads. Come on. Tielemans with it. He gets the ball into Ricardo's feet. Ricardo does his man brilliantly. Running up this byline. Come on, lads. Come on, Ricardo.
That's a foul. No. Perez. Oh. Come on now, boys. Oh, what's that from Mendy? Oh, wins the ball. Tielemans. How's that a foul? My God. Oh, him again. He's always on the floor, is this game, Alioski. I don't think that were a foul. Did you, Lox?
No, absolutely
No
not.
chance again. Referee making decisions. Ricardo. Come on, now, let's wake up. Let's go. If we get a draw out of this, we could say we probably deserved a point. But Jamie went to all. If it lands up to all, that is, it might land up 3-2 and Leicester get 2 goals in the next 10 minutes. Who knows?
Under did his man. Into Perez.
Come on.
Leicester corner. Leicester corner.
I think Chenga's under just need to go.
8 minutes left, plus added time. 8 minutes, plus added time left.
Perez. Ricardo. Oh, my God. Come on.
Mendy with
They
it
made a
now.
mistake. Capitalise.
Harvey Barnes.
Oh.
Under pressure, Harvey Barnes having to play it back to Mendy. Mendy with it now.
Need to defend
Mendy
it now.
sends it wide to James Justin. James Justin's going to run at his man, Helder Costa. James Justin still got it. That's a foul, referee. Thank you.
You should have just played a quick free kick then. Leeds fan here, never expecting to take anything from Leicester.
Leicester with a free kick here from about 45 yards out, I would say. 40 yards.
Like you say in the Premier League, you don't know who you're going to take points from. You don't, do you, really, Lox? Anyone can beat anybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Spot on. Maddison's going to deliver this or under. They're both over it.
This season's unpredictable, isn't it?
We've got Soyuncu, Evans and Tillemans and Perez in the box.
Look at Man United against Sheffield United.
Maddison's going to whip it in. He does. It's not a great free kick. It's actually really quite poor. Mendy's going to try and win it, though. And he hasn't. And now Leeds are on the counter-attack here. Leeds are going to score. Leeds are 1-on-1. This is going to be 3-1 to Leeds United. And it is Jack Harrison with the goal. Game over. That is game over. Leicester had so many men up forwards. And that is the end of the game. That is game over. Leicester City won. What a fucking joke.
Jeez. 3-1. What's going on, man?
What an absolute piss take. What an absolute piss take.
You
can't be taking free kicks that poor, James Maddison, when you've got no men behind you defending.
He has been poor this game with set pieces. I'm sorry, but he has. He's been very poor, Maddison. He should be nowhere near set pieces. God's sake. They've all gone forward and look what happens. Only leave Johnny Evans back. Oh my God. Pressure. They can't handle the pressure. Talk about pressure. See, anyone can beat anyone in this league. It's proved it. Who would have expected Leeds to beat Leicester 3-1?
Game over, unfortunately. Game over.
We've been poor today, I think. We've been poor. We've only got ourselves to blame.
As Phil says here, a woeful free kick from Madders leads to a breakaway goal from Leeds.
Exactly.
Terrible corners and free kicks today. Comment your views. Get your comments in. Get your thoughts in on the game.
This has been our home form all season, this. Can't beat teams that should be beaten. Jesus Christ. My God. Not been good enough. Not been good enough again at home. I thought we turned a corner here when we beat Southampton and Chelsea. We've lost to 5, really, apart from West Ham. I thought, teams were there for the taking, like Villa and that. But our own form this season's been awful. Just shows you ain't got the advantage when the fans ain't there. Oh my God!
Roses are red. Leeds playing white.
Remember
We may have lost today, but Bielsa's still shite.
This is what I do. Remember the Bournemouth game last season? What?
Yeah.
The thing is, with me, I don't focus on last season's results. That's last season. But what is it?
No, we know that, Chris. We don't disagree with that. We agree with that. We all know Leeds can run for 90. But yeah, did you like my poem, Jack?
Yeah, I did.
Roses are red, Leeds playing white. We may have lost today, but you're all still shite. The lot of you. But yeah, oh well. I'm joking.
I think Bielsa's outclassed Brendan Rodgers' tactics.
Absolutely. You are a one-man team. That's like saying Leeds are a one-man team. It makes no sense. So yeah, Leeds are a one-man team. Patrick Bamford is your only one man. Did you not know that?
We're not a one-man team. We just don't got another striker to score for us.
Michael, yes, me and Jack were on All Leeds TV the other day. I'm on All Leeds TV every Friday as well. And yeah, I know they didn't really have too much hope for the game, but yeah, it's a good win for Leeds, massively.
Massive 3 points for that. But Man United's loving this.
Yep.
A team that lost 6-2.
Reese reckons we're a one-man team. Reese, you're absolutely deluded, mate. You never stop, do you? You're so deluded. A Leicester fan, man. You shouldn't even call yourself a Leicester fan, Reese. You are literally an embarrassment.
The thing is now, now we're losing games again. Everyone's moaning again. What's the point? Get behind the team, innit? It's only one game. Who cares? Like I said this season, this league's unpredictability this season. Look how many points it is from first to 10th. It's a lot. It's quite close this season. Anyone could beat anybody. Don't mean we're any crapper than Leeds.
Reese, mate, what are you on about, Reese? Look at what we're doing, mate. You weren't saying that earlier in the season when Vardy was playing games and we lost them. When we lost to West Ham, was that 3-0, Jack? When we lost to West Ham, 3-0. Yeah, we lost 3-0 to West Ham. We lost to Fulham. Vardy was playing in them games. What's your problem, mate? You're chatting absolute rubbish.
Vardy was playing in both them games, and he played in the Liverpool game.
Yeah, but Reese won't say it then because Vardy's playing, so it's all right. You know what I mean? It's just only when Vardy isn't playing. Bloody hell!
Vardy didn't play against Aston Villa, did he? But I think he played against the. Who else did we play? Who else we lost against this season at home?
Everton.
Did Vardy play in that one as well? Yeah, he did. The Everton game. Vardy played, and we still lost 2-0. At the end of the day, you're gonna get people coming out after this game. Oh, Leicester are crap, this, that, and the other. Fuck that. No chance.
I know it's so silly, mate.
That's just fickle supporters. That I'm sorry, but I have to say it's fickle. We're third in the league, for God's sake. We're in the last 32 of the Europa League. And we've just lost the game because it's a bad day at the office. I'm sorry, but
there we go. We lost to Everton, Villa, and Fulham. They all beat us at home. Yeah.
But Sheffield United beat Man United. That makes Man United shit then, doesn't it?
Tom's made a good point. Thomas said we've just won 7. Did we win 7 games in a row? Or were we unbeaten in 7? We're unbeaten
since the Liverpool game.
So. Exactly. So what are you like? What people like him who are saying stuff like we're a one-man team? Absolutely fickle. Yeah. No. Reese, I agree. They deserve criticism after that for sure. But don't sit there saying we're a one-man team. Are you crazy?
We're not a one-man team. We just ain't got a replacement for Vardy.
We're just not as good without Vardy. It doesn't mean we're a one-man team, mate. Like
we don't create. Errors don't create. We don't really create space when Vardy's not on the pitch. We don't really drag out defenders. and create that space. I think Maddison from corners, I wouldn't even bother having him on him, to be honest. He's poor. Set pieces this game has cost us goals. Well, actually, that's Maddison's cost us 2 goals this game, to be honest, Lox. It cost us the first goal and it cost us the third one.
Yes, mate. That free kick was just ridiculous, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's cost
there
us
we
2
go,
goals.
yeah. Well, how about that, Reece? 19 goals since Vardy last scored. Yes, for a one-man team. Absolute deluded.
To be honest,
but I'm not surprised because he always has been.
To be honest, Leeds probably have been the better team this game.
We miss Wilf as well, mate. We miss Wilf as well. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If Wilf were playing this game, Leeds wouldn't have stood a chance. Bamford would have been on his arse most of this game. But you know, people ain't going to call out Mendy, are they, and say, "Oh, Mendy's crap. Mendy's this." It's going to be people now who's going to be singling out individuals. You can't single out individuals for this game. You single out the whole team, not just one player. They've all not been good this game.
Yeah.
They've all been poor. They can all sit there and have a good look at the side and think, well, we've been poor today. We've got to change it up for Fulham, because if you don't change it up to Fulham, it's going to end. Fulham are very good at home, aren't they, this season under Scott Parker? So that's going to be another tough game on Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leeds this game probably deserved a lead.
Thoughts on this one, Tom? Changes by Rodgers cost us today. Didn't need to bring Cags on at half time. Went to a defensive shape at 1-1.
It's a shame.
Reece has called himself the scapegoat fan.
It's mad. End of the day, we lost to a better team. Leeds, even before this game, sat there and said, you know, they weren't going to get anything out of the game.
How are you, Jack? How's it going?
Leeds were a tough point out of this game.
Jack, can you hear me?
Some fans, man, trust.
Jack, good evening. Can you hear us? Myself and Jamie here, guys. How are you two?
Yeah, right.
Good. Jamie?
Disappointing, isn't it? Disappointing. I thought we were going to be a lot better than that. Up until Barnes' goal, we were the best side in it. I know it was only 14 minutes, and then it just seemed to be a bit one-sided after that. Leeds always looked like scoring, and I don't know. You can't call it a bad day at the office. We just weren't at it like we were at Chelsea and Everton. At least we looked like scoring them games. Today, we didn't look like scoring at all, and we've lost an opportunity to go clear second. So,
yeah, absolutely. Jack and Lox, stick around. Hopefully you guys get your comments in. We want to get as many views and comments in from as many as you can. Obviously, that's what it's all about. Get your views in, get your comments in. Let us know what you think. I'll tell you what I'm going to kick off with today, and I want to know from Jamie, Lox and Jack as well. It's blooming obvious last summer. It's blooming obvious this January transfer. We need another striker. We've got Jamie Vardy. We've got Iheanacho, who Brendan Rodgers will not play Iheanacho. He doesn't play him against Championship side Brentford in the FA Cup. He doesn't play him to start a game. He doesn't bring him on. We're playing Perez there. Is Perez a striker or not? You know, I think we need a striker. I think that's my biggest thing, guys. Jamie.
Yeah, we need another striker. We play a different way, completely different way to when Vardy plays. It just shows how much we miss him. I know we've scored 19. I think it's 19 goals since he scored his last goal. So we're definitely not a one-man team, but we do play a different way, and we can't play that way without Vardy. So we need another striker. And I'm so surprised he didn't bring Nacho on instead of bringing Perez on. Sorry, you know what I mean. The other way, taking Perez off, bringing Nacho on, or even going two up top.
Absolutely. Get your comments in. I'm going to try and read as many as we can before we get back to the guys. Just remind me where we are. Yeah, top four, get behind them. And regarding a striker signing, we have no money. I'm not taking that, Nick. Leicester City have got money in the Premier League. Of course, we have got money. We've sold. Not only have we sold players, but we earn a tremendous amount. We've got. I'm not saying go and sign a £50 million striker. I'm talking about let's go and loan in somebody maybe. But we need somebody. Ryan is saying get Danny Ings. Ollie is saying it agrees it needs to be a striker. Jack says we are Vardy FC. Listen, we're not Vardy FC, but we play, like Jamie says, we play one way with Jamie Vardy, and then when you don't have him, it's like today we were almost Lox. It was like we were playing without a striker today.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying this towards the end of the game. It's always going to be difficult. We're always going to miss Vardy, and it's not just Vardy; it's Ndidi as well. You know, like I was saying before the game, Mendy is a great replacement for Ndidi, great cover for him. But you're still going to miss him because Ndidi is one of the best midfielders and defensive midfielders in the world. But these comments, I mean, I can't believe what I'm seeing. You can't be going out going as Vardy FC and all of this. I mean, the stat is, and I know that Vardy brings more to us than goals, just goals. But we have scored, is it 19 or whatever it is, without Vardy, 19 goals, and none of them were Vardy. So that just shows that we are still capable of scoring goals. I saw a comment earlier on, and it'll be too far back now to bring up, but I think today Leeds were so much superior than us. I think they wanted it more as well, and yes, although Vardy would have improved our chances today, if Vardy was up there today, I still think we would have lost. So I think some of the comments coming in are being a bit over the top, a little bit over the top. I don't think people need to start, blaming Vardy being injured for a loss today. We were unbeaten in 10 games and he wasn't scoring goals. Come on.
I don't blame the fact Vardy's not in the side. I blame the fact we haven't got an alternative to Vardy to come in on the bench. We've got another striker called Kelechi Iheanacho who does not want to be played in the side. What doesn't get into the side, Lox? That's my difficulty. We started the season again with only 2 strikers.
Yeah.
Why have we got 25 men in a squad and only 2 strikers, one of which he doesn't want to play? That's Nacho. He does not want to play him.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Edouard at Celtic scored again yesterday for them. But yeah, I think the thing with Perez and Iheanacho is obviously Perez isn't an out-and-out number 9. I think he's more of a number 10. He's definitely not a winger. But clearly Brendan feels that he would rather the number 10 at number 9 over an actual number 9, Iheanacho, and there must be a reason for that. Perez, didn't have a good game today. I think against Everton he was all right. I think in other games in the past he's done all right. But yeah, today it wasn't his game whatsoever. Obviously he likes to have time on the ball, and the pressure that Leeds were putting on him today was too much for him. So personally, I think we switched to that 3 at the back at half time with Kagler, Soyuncu coming on, and then when Under came on, we had to switch back to a 4 to fit Under in, and it was just.
But we weren't actually playing 3 at the back because Fofana would have gone to right back. We were playing a 4. Pereira was playing on the wing, so we hadn't actually switched. We were playing 4 at the back.
I thought Pereira and Justin were both playing left wing back.
No.
Left and right wing backs.
No, Pereira hardly did any defending at all. He was going up the field. He was at wing more than anything.
Yeah. So, but Fofana at right back, I mean, what's that all about as well? I know obviously he's versatile, but that just shows I don't really know if anyone knew what was going on today, if I'm honest.
Chaps, we've got loads and loads of people clicked on the link today. As you can imagine, we seem to get a lot of people when it all goes wrong, and that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to get them on one by one to quickly get their views on. I'm going to start with Reese. Reese, let's get you in. Come on then, Reese. What would you like to say? What are your views on today's performance? Yes, Reese. What would you like to say?
I think it's a bit out of order, Lox, there with the. Well, I just think it was poor performance. Without Vardy, we haven't got that attacking threat. I just think we do need to buy another striker. I remember arguing with you, Phil, in the summer, saying we don't need one. We definitely do need one. I think the performance was quite flat today, and well, I just don't.
Reese,
I mean,
you're breaking up, Reese.
No,
really
where we go. I mean, we are third in the league, so let's not jump on the
Reese, sadly, I think Reese honestly has just lost your Wi-Fi connection or something there. I'm going to add Tom in, get Tom's views, and then I've got Matty, Chris, Sean, Michael Butter, Jono. You're all coming in, so let's Tom, your views post-match.
I'm not going to get carried away. That's the first defeat or first loss, 14 games, I think it is. It's one loss. I'm not going to get carried away after one loss. Was it a good performance? No, it wasn't. Was Parrott isolated most of that game? Probably was. But the point's still proving that we haven't got a second striker to come in the team when Vardy isn't fit, to looks to fit the mould that we play. And if we're honest, Leeds were better all over the park today. You talked about Ali Mauchlen. We missed that kind of player in midfield. I was straight away. Mendy didn't cut the mustard for me today. We lost the ball for both goals because we can't pass. It wasn't our best game. I'm not getting carried away. Like I say, the only thing for me today, Maddison, get him off corners and free kicks for the time being, because his confidence is low for me. He does not beat the first man. And the third goal comes from a very, very, very poor free kick. And we're all up front. I don't get why we're all up front with still 5 minutes to play. I think that was a poor tactic with 5 minutes to go to push everyone on. Look, it's 1 defeat in 14. We move on to Wednesday. Massive game now against Fulham for me. Massive game. And that is a must-win game if you want to make top 4 this year.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie, that Maddison free kick, things like that really frustrate me. I slightly disagree with Tom. I can see why we have piled the box up there with players, but that lobbing that ball in there, and that's all it needed, was it pumping into the danger zone. That's a Sunday morning type of free kick. You just put it in the mix.
We don't go for Hail Mary anymore, do we? We have to be really deadly precise, and that just lump it into the centre, onto the penalty spot. Get it in there, get a head on it, get a deflection, get a knockdown, something. But no, Maddison tries to do it all the time. He has to be so precise. Just lump it in there and get the ball into the box. Anything can happen then, anything. But all these, I don't know. It's just corners and free kicks when you can't beat the first man. It's just absolutely really annoying.
I'm going to add Matty Bond in. Matty joined us before the game. Matty, that didn't pan out like we were talking about at all, did it?
No, Phil. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, no, it didn't. We weren't good enough today. Simple as that. Maddison as well. Maddison, whether the game isn't going our way or something, he wants to go for worldies all the time, you know? I mean that free kick you were talking about, just get it in the right space and see what we can make of it. But what the hell was that? And he's sitting in corners as well. He can't get. What was that? What was that corner he took when he took it a low ball? I mean, what the bloody hell was that all about? Get it in the box. Just get it in the box and see if something, a nick or a bit of luck or a bit of something comes of it. That's all we need. The second thing I wanted to say, I know you got people waiting, is even when Vardy's playing and he's not scoring, Vardy is doing a job on the pitch. You know, he's drawing people away, he's drawing defenders away, and therefore he's making space for the likes of Maddison and Barnes and Mark Albrighton on the other side. So even though he's not on the pitch, we really miss him. And yes, we really miss another striker. We're a top 4 side, and we have to say we're a top 4 side now because we are. And the club's model appears to not want to invest heavily in a striker, big money, but we really need one because we haven't got anyone coming through who's going to be of that caliber to do the job. Sorry about going on about it.
Well, no, I agree. I said it in the summer. I think we said it last January. I mean, listen, I know we're in coronavirus, and I know it's really, really tough probably for anybody to sign players, but I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say Jesse Lingard would have been a solution, but he's gone to West Ham, hasn't he? You know, they've got an option there. I would have rather had Jesse Lingard come on today than Nacho or Runda.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what I was trying to say is, and I totally agree with you, but, you know, we've got this investment in the training ground, etc., etc. They're obviously hoping that either we have a player who's a regular starter now who's going to fill that role, which we obviously haven't, Barnes possibly. There's no one young who's coming through who's ready to step into that straight away. So they're going to have to put the hand in the pocket if they want us to maintain and improve where we are now in the autumn. And yes, King Power have got money, and I won't accept they haven't, because the football club is totally different to the King Power around the world businesses. I mean, the football club has got money to spend, regardless of if there's no fans in the stadium or not. So in the autumn, in the summer, they're going to have to make some big investment to fill this, because Vardy's 34, and we're going to have to get used to it, aren't we? You know.
Yeah, I know. I just mentioned Jesse Lingard completely off the top of my head, but to be fair, I'm just saying, look, there are players out there who are available to loan in. Quite a few people said no way to Jesse Lingard, but like Reece has just put there, he is a proven Premier League. Tom, you're saying no to him. It doesn't matter, he's gone. But what I'm saying is that we need somebody.
I'm not saying Premier League proven. No, I'm not having Premier League proven for Jesse Lingard, mate, because no offence, he played 2 games last season. He's played 1 game this season for Man United. If he was any good, he'd be getting in the Man U team or in the squad most weeks. So I know it's just a player's name, but someone say proven Premier League, go away, Reece. But seriously, that's just ridiculous comments.
Well, I think he is, Tom. I think he is. I think I'm saying, would you, Tom? Would you rather? I mean, listen, what's going on with Nacho? He doesn't even play. What's the point in having him on the bench, Tom?
I totally agree with you there, and I felt Under did all right when he came on. He caused a lot of problems to that side. He was tricky, but again, we were chasing the game, weren't we? And when you're chasing the game, the pressure's on all the team, and we don't handle pressure well by the looks of it at the moment for some reason. Like I said in the chat today, Man United lost, Everton lost. Another game where Leicester could have gone second in the league, and we've blown it. Simple as that. We blew it again.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to drop a couple of people out because I've got to get some others in, okay? Thanks, Tom, for joining us.
Cheers, guys. See you later. See you Wednesday night.
See you on Wednesday. Cheers, Matty, as well.
Thanks.
Cheers. Let's add in, we've got Jono and Chris. I'm going to add them both in together. Jono, give us your views on everything that's going on.
It's not bloody 7 o'clock and quiz time yet.
Jono, your mic. Jono's mic's not on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can. Go for it, Jono.
I was just saying, I agree with all of the things that have been said. I think really poor performance generally today. I think my point I want to make about Vardy is that it's not about one player. Yes, we are better with Vardy in the team, but it comes from a general performance of the whole team. We've lost games with Vardy as well. Let's not forget that. So it comes when we don't turn up as a team. And today we just didn't turn up as a team. If we had, we would have had enough to win. And regardless of whether Vardy was playing or not, I agree that we need to find a Vardy replacement. We need a second option. He clearly doesn't fancy Nacho. So what's the point in him being there? I think his time was up after the Crystal Palace game, I'll be honest. I think Brendan probably said to himself that enough is enough. And I think he doesn't fancy him from then on. And I think, yes, we need another striker, but it really frustrates me that, we got a chance to go second. We can really cement our position and we just blow it time and time again. And it really, really is annoying. And it's a mentality thing, I think. I think they can't either deal with the pressure or they turn up and they're complacent. I think Maddison was terrible. Take him off all the corners and free kicks. He's just not doing it. And I just don't understand why they persist with that. It's fundamental things that are obvious to everyone, but they just carry on persisting with it. It's really frustrating. Regarding Vardy, yes, we need him back. Hopefully he's back soon. But let's not forget, we have lost games with Vardy as well. And that is generally because we just didn't turn up as a team. And I think that's another example today. That's, sorry, I'm getting quite irate, but I'm really frustrated after today.
No, that's absolutely fine. Sean, thanks for joining us as well. Thanks, Jono, for that. I think most of us agree with what you're saying, Jono. Sean, what's your take on today's game?
Today's game, absolutely horrendous, if I'm honest. We seem to have started a little bit quick, how we usually do. But then it just fell apart. Leeds easily sussed us out straight away. At half-time, we changed it, apparently. But, as Tom said, it didn't look like we went to a 3 at the back at all. It looked like we stayed with a 4, and Leeds still sussed us out regardless. With Vardy, everyone's obviously going to mention it, but with Vardy, yes, he does at times up the performance, Reece, but no, he doesn't. It's the way he plays. We need a player like Vardy to come in, someone like Bamford that's got that pace, to actually attack the ball and get beyond the defenders. Perez doesn't do it for me. Nacho doesn't do it for me. I say sack them both off. See you later, out the window. Under, I think, needs a bit more time playing games. I wouldn't say he needs time now to get used to the Premier League. It's the case that he now needs to play games for us. We have got money. We need to get a player in. We need to get a striker in. All this talk about a midfielder. I don't care whether it's a midfielder coming in or a defender. We don't need it. We need an attacker. We need a striker. Maddison taking all these free kicks, all these corners, are just doing us no favours whatsoever. I think the only corner I can remember recently that he's taken that we've done something good from, which was the Albrighton corner. Obviously, when Albrighton overlapped against Chelsea. Apart from that, we don't seem to have a clue with corners, free kicks. It's just a case of hitting the first man and, well, we're stuck. And then you look at how many games we've actually now gone unbeaten. We've now gone 9 games unbeaten up until today, and then we lose. And it's, you know, everyone's saying Rodgers out. I don't think Rodgers needs to go at all. I think we need to stick with him.
I don't think anybody's really saying that, are they, mate?
Oh, I've seen a couple of comments saying it. Whether
They're just mad.
Or not,
That's
you know, it's
stuff.
a different matter.
No. They're just stirring the pot, Sean.
We lost to a good Leeds side, and that's that. Basically, I think everyone just needs to calm down. We know we need a striker. We know we need players in. We've got a new training ground. It's onwards and upwards for the club. It's that simple. We are now a top 4 side. Everyone knows it, whether Sky Sports don't want to say it or not. We are a top 4 side. Onwards and upwards. Keep the faith. Forever fearless. And let's just on to the next one.
Yeah, Sean and Jono, thanks so much for joining. I'm going to have to let you guys go to get on a couple more guests before we round off. Okay, thanks, Jono.
No worries.
All right.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks. Bye.
Lox, just before we bring anybody on, I mean, you know, a bit of upping and down in there between what's going on. And obviously, like you say, you've kept it quite real with some of your comments as well. That look at the last 10 games. I think fans just get frustrated when you think, you know, Man United's, draw or slip up, and we could go in there and put ourselves in second place. It's frustrating when we feel like we don't really turn up again.
I think John is right. It could well be a mentality thing, because it seems to be more often than not, it's when a team above us drops point or loses a game and we can go above them. It is then where we seem to kind of lose a game or put in a poor performance. So like John said, it could well be a mentality problem. I think I want to go back to what Tom said when you added Tom in. And he was just like, I'm not going to get carried away. We've lost one game. It's one game. And I think Leeds were very good today at times. I mean, look, obviously there's some people already saying Rodgers out. I mean, come on.
I think that's nobody's really saying that, Lox, I don't think.
Well, I've seen it. I saw a couple comments, whether that's trolling or not, but there will be some out there that will.
But Lox, don't you think on that point about it's one game, don't you think it becomes a regular one game?
Yeah,
There's times where we go unbeaten and then all of a sudden we have that one game, a bad day at the office, where we've had a chance to go top or clear second like we could have gone today. It seems to be a regular thing, whether it's the pressure, whether it's squeaky bum time, whether it's squeaky bum time, whether we're becoming the Spurs and bottling it a bit. It just seems a bit regular that once the pressure is put on us a bit, it's that one game and it's a bad day at the office. Yes, we've been on an unbeaten games of 7, 9 or whatever it was. I've lost track.
10.
It seems to be happening too often that one game. It's only one game. Sooner or later, it's going to be too late for that only one game. It was like the Man U game at the end of last season. It's only one game. We got into Europe, but it's only one game. We can't keep saying it's only one game. Good sides are consistently good, and they do not lose if they're playing badly.
Yeah, but Jamie, if I said right now, would you take it? We go 10 games unbeaten now, but the 11th we lose. You'd say yes.
But then in 10 games time, we would be saying, it's only one. It's a bad day at the office.
Yeah, but you'd take the 10 games unbeaten, surely.
I'd rather be more consistent than having to say this. Having to say this all the time. Oh, it's only one game.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Yeah, no, I understand that.
In 10 games time, it's going to be near the end of the season. And if we keep saying, "Oh, it's one game," you can't.
But
afford
if we go 10 games unbeaten and then lose the 11th, if you keep that form going, you're gonna be in the top 4. If you go 10 games unbeaten,
good sides go consistent, even manage to get a win or a draw, even if they're playing badly. We didn't have no confidence.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. You know, the old say, the saying, we keep saying it every now and then. It's one game, and all of this. But for me personally, if we go 10 games unbeaten in the Premier League, playing some big teams we have played, Tottenham, Manchester United, Everton, Chelsea, 10 games unbeaten, and then a loss against a team like Leeds, where a game against Leeds can go either way anyway.
See, the big test is, Lox, the next 6 games, we've only got one at the minute of the top 6.
Yeah.
In top 6. This is going to be a big test the next few games. How we come away with
Absolutely.
these. Fulham are playing for their lives. Wolves need to get points because they're being dragged down. It's going to be tough games for them to go away at them. Then we've got the cup game as well. So it's going to be tough. And these are the games you need to pick up the home form. You need to, like we've been saying, you need to get home form. I blame Jack.
It's Jack. But no, I get
Listen,
it. I get what you're saying.
Listen, it's an interesting debate. We'll keep going with it. I'm going to add Mauchlen from USA. I'm going to Seattle, isn't it, Michael? Because Michael's normally positive. Now this will gauge what sort of game it's been.
I'm definitely going to give you a positive take.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the game sucked. We were terrible. And
that's being positive, honestly, Michael. Whoa, Michael, that's you being positive. The game was terrible. And we sucked.
Well, I'm with Lox. We'll take the 10 unbeaten and then the 1 loss. And if you keep that form, I'm pretty sure you win the league with that form. But, Leeds did everything that we wanted to do. They pressed high. They made their 1-2 passes in the middle of the field and got the ball outside and threw on goal. They did everything we wanted to do, and we weren't strong at all. We got bullied all game long. Mindy wasn't strong enough. I rarely remember hearing Barnes' name called after he scored. It was like we stopped playing after we scored even. And, I'm not really worried about the set pieces and corners offensively, but defending, VAR called one back. But again, we were light on the corner defense. And that's, why we're still looking at Tarkowski. I saw a comment, why are we looking at Tarkowski? Because we're still kind of light in the back, but this is one of those games where we just didn't show up. It's a bad day at the office and we can brush it off and move on to the next one. We just went 10 unbeaten. We just beat, we beat Chelsea. We beat, we're staying to the top, towards the top of the table, while everyone else is also having a hard time this season. So we're not a one-man team, and we'll be okay.
Michael, I mean, my frustration today is because I feel like I repeat myself. I don't want to even get into Plan B discussions because I bore myself with that one. But striker, we need another striker, don't we? You need 2 strikers in a club, and I don't care if it's a young lad coming up from Leicester. Let's search around Leicester. Let's go down to the Championship, League One. Let's just have somebody else who's.
I'm here.
It's frustrating.
Brendan wants to win Brendan wants to stay in Europe. Brendan wants to stay. He wants those players that can handle the Premier League pressure. And he believes that Iosi is that guy. Iosi's getting the ball at his feet and turning and trying to take on the 2 defenders. And Vardy doesn't do that. Vardy gets the ball at his feet and kicks it out wide and then makes the run. He's just a different type of player, and it's not happening for Ios in the middle right now and probably ever. So, I mean, yeah, we do need another striker, but at the same time, we just did not show up today. And I understand that it's glaring that we need a striker, but we can win without Vardy. And we have been winning without Vardy scoring. I understand he pulls, the center backs left and right and up and down and creates space, but that's not where the goals are coming from. And today we just weren't threatening. We just weren't threatening.
Just before we wrap up, and I don't know who wants to pick up on this. There has been some chatter and some media talk about Leicester going to buy Tarkowski. For me, that would just be, I'd be like rolling my eyes if we go and sign Tarkowski. Not that he's not a good player, and not that, but I'm just like, haven't we got enough centre backs? We've got, worst case scenario, we've got Wes Morgan on the bench. We've got, Benkovic out on loan. Haven't we got enough centre backs? Don't we need a striker? Who wants to just comment on that?
And there's been those rumours today with Nathaniel Chalobah from Watford, the centre midfielder. I'd rather keep Hamza than have him. So, yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, obviously, 6-7 months ago when we were in the window, Tarkowski was a player that we were linked with continuously. And, some people would have rathered him over Fofana. I think we know that we made the right decision going with Fofana. But yeah, I don't think we need to look at centre-backs. We don't need to look at centre midfielders, even with Pratt injured. I think we need to look for this striker. I'm seeing people put comments like Jamal Lowe from Swansea and stuff like that. No, there's no point in doing that because you may as well throw Iheanacho up there if you're going to bring someone in like that. I think you need to go for... It seems to me, and I don't know what you guys think, it seems to me like the club's target is Edouard from Celtic. For me, it would be a good. I mean, I think that's a good buy. I don't know if if anyone else wants to continue or.
I always thought that Brendan wanted to play his style 3 at the back with wing backs, and you saw it today when when Ricardo came on, how he was pushed forward and JJ played behind him with the 3 center backs. It didn't work out because they probably haven't ran through it in training as much as they should. But I think with Evan, Soyuncu, Fofana, Brendan has wanted to play that since he got here. I've always believed that. I put that in so many chats, and I mark my words. That's what's happening. Mark my words. He wants to play 3 at the back and have Ndidi and Madison in the middle with like a pivot with Ricardo and Harvey on each side. And, bring Under in as a sub and Albright and whatever. But I believe that's how he wants to play.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
It's been great to have you on. We'll see you at the next game. Cheers, Michael. Lox and Jack, thanks for doing the watch along today. It's another game on Wednesday. Fulham, 6 p.m. We're onwards and upwards, chaps. It can change around very quickly.
Yeah, literally. That's it. I mean, I remember I was on holiday in the pool when we lost to West Ham. Do you remember? And I was on the show and I said, look, we've lost to West Ham, but we can only look up. We can only look on to the next game and turn it around. And we did that. We are 3rd in the Premier League. That is 3rd, if anyone needs reminding. We have obviously some games coming up now where we can kind of still overtake Manchester United. Get to 2nd maybe. So I have no doubt that we will finish in the top 4 this season. I think some people just need to calm down a little bit. If we go on a run of games where we're putting in poor performances, then absolutely I understand everyone's comments. Slating the team and getting worried. But for now, I think we're okay. For now.
Brilliant. Thanks, Lox. Thanks, Jack. We'll see you on Wednesday night. Cheers, chaps.
Yeah, thanks to everyone watching as well for watching the watch along as always. Load of viewers today, even some Leeds fans. So yeah, cheers, everyone. See you later on.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to Lox. Thanks to Jack. Yeah, I know. I've seen lots of comments from Leeds fans. I've put some on there as well, which is fine. Do you know what? I think we lost to the better team today. I think Leeds were better today. Fair play to them. That's what I'd like to say. They came, they attacked, they had a good go, they scored good goals. They've done well. And it's good to see a proper big club like Leeds doing well, if I'm honest. I know we all hate Leeds, scum and all that, but no, it's good to see them doing well, so fair play to them. Anyway, listen, thanks mostly to Lox and Jack for doing all that hard work during the watch along. Thanks to Jamie for sorting out Ali Mauchlen for before the game and coming on. Thanks for Tom for getting his views in, and Matty and Jono and everybody who I couldn't quite get everybody on today. We have to wrap it up. Thanks for all your comments. We'll see you at the next watch along. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7:30, we'll be going through today's match and looking forward to Fulham on Wednesday. So join us at 7:30 tomorrow night. Cheers.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Mentis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.